Okay. I'm set.
I just got run around and do whatever the hell I wanted at work today. It was great. I mean, I was still working, but yeah, they kind of just let me do my own thing. Anyway, yep, I'm ready.
So what did I miss at the end?
Uh, let's see here. We tried to leave, but couldn't because of the one spell effect, the sympathy spell effect or whatever, I think. So we had to wait like a day. But we have a plan, and it involves stacking our will saves, basically, to be as high as possible. So that way, hopefully we all roll. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I'm sure one person's still going to fail. That's how it usually works.
Fun stuff.
So you have like at least a day of time
Oh yeah, because
to do stuff
Okay.
with, because we can't go anywhere.
mm-hmm.
And also, it's like funny, like because me and Safa, of course, tried to go and both got hit by us. We're just like, we don't even actually even want to leave. We're like, why would we even want to leave? Like, this is great. I did scry on some people though, so I did do that, but yeah, I scried on 2 different people. I tried to dispel some stuff. I could. That was the other plan. Is I could just dispel the sympathy effect or something. But I'm not going to do it right now because right now I don't actually want to leave because it's the effect's on me right now. So I'm just like, nah, I don't know. It's nice here. We don't need to leave yet. I think that's about it. I don't think you missed much else, so I can't. There's some wasps guarding the door, like some weird, like the statues turn into actual wasps, like giant wasps that attack you.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, I don't know what exactly that's about. Except the Valyria
Do you
kind of
think they're
fought for a little bit.
constructs?
God, it's
Because
so
they seem
annoying.
to ignore magic.
There's this stupid section where I can select Merfolk heritages, but I'm not obviously not going to do that. And it just shows a red tab now, even though it's a purple, like Merfolk heritages in purple, showing that it's optional anyway. And there's only one option, which is Arctic, and that's not like.
You don't want
And
to be an Arctic
it's.
Merc?
I mean, okay, stat-wise it'd be great because it literally has no downside. You just gain cold resistance, and your natural armor bonus increases to 2 instead of 1. But like, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know like why it's doing this though, like why it's blocking me out or showing me this red. It just bugs me. I like to not have any red tabs. So I'm just gonna have to deal with it, I guess. What spell were we talking about me using? I know I was talking about using Rite of Centered Mind. What was the other one?
I have them written down. Let me pull them up real quick.
And I think most of them are ones you were gonna cast.
Alrighty,
Yeah.
here we go. This is where you got.
Yeah.
That's the wrong Google
So
Doc. Second Darkness.
we can assume that it's the next day.
Oh, okay, I gotta prepare spells.
Owl's Wisdom Mask. prayer, and you
Yeah, I was
test
gonna do heroism.
on everybody.
That's right.
So you did
And
Owl's
I put a
Wisdom
bit of luck
Mass.
on everybody as they go through.
That's right.
Let me go ahead and prepare my spell.
I think Nataka can heroism, like, can also do heroism, at least, so that means I really only need to cast it 3 times, I think.
Yeah, I can do heroism on myself.
Four times?
Oh yeah, we gotta take, what's-her-face here, too. Oh man, that makes it even tougher. I'm telling you, one person is gonna fail the save. It's just gonna be one of us. Hopefully it's just
Well,
the
we can
NPC.
destroy the wasps, and then we can bull rush the other person out. I'll be like,
Okay,
no,
so-
I don't want to go.
Yeah.
What did you cast?
Nothing yet. But
Well, he was talking about Owl's Wisdom Mass. That what?
Yeah.
You're able to do that. That's pretty good.
yeah, that's one of the things we're gonna do. That's because that's basically for a lot of people a +2. It's only like a +1 for Valyria because she's already got a headband.
Right, I don't have any enhancements right now for wisdom.
So probably still, I guess, working on that. Like that's one of the things I would do because since we're here for a whole day. I'd probably spend another 8 hours on that. I don't know how far along we're on that, but I think it's like the third.
I think
something.
I have it written down. Maybe not. Well, this is at least day 3, I think. 3 of 12.
That's what I just said too. I think it was 3. Unless no, I think I pretty much just started it because I had to finish. I was working on like an item for myself earlier.
Yeah, you were working on an item yourself. And it was like, you finished that item, and then it was like 2 days, and then we got attacked.
Yeah.
Preparing spells. So I need to prepare Owl's Wisdom Mass, which is going to be my 6th level spell. I currently have my headband off on my character sheet on Hero Lab, but I have it on my character sheet in the other games, so it tells me the right amount of spells to prepare. So that will be
Okay.
my 6th level spell for the day. And I should also prepare some combat spells.
So let's see. I need to drop. I'll drop this one. I don't think I need cultural adaptation right now. But I need to take Rite of Centered Mind. It has like an hour cast time, but we have time. But the advantage of course, let's see, I think I still have Incense. Yes, I do.
I could also give somebody on our team spell resistance. I don't know if that would help. Probably not.
I think you guys are overthinking this. I'll walk through whenever.
I'm just preparing my spells.
Yeah, so I'm gonna cast Rite of Centered Mind on myself. So Rite of Centered Mind is gonna let me. I mean, I can't cast it for other people, unfortunately, but I don't think it's personal. It's only for me, but it lets me anytime during its duration, if I fail a saving throw to resist a mind-affecting spell, which I'm pretty sure the Sympathy is a mind-affecting spell. I can expend the remaining duration to re-roll that saving throw. So that one's a little bit different because the luck one I have to choose before I find the result, right? Or like I just roll twice automatically, I guess.
No, you just.
Does this stack with that actually?
I don't know.
Like I wonder how that works. Like if I fail it and do the Rite of Centered Mind, do I get the luck bonus? I don't think I do. I think I would just roll a single one for that one. But I'm not 100% sure. Maybe it would be both. It's technically the same saving throw. You're just re-rolling it. Yeah, I'm not Sure, I'd have to look at how bit of luck its wording is, but in any case, it's gonna give me a really good chance of at least me saving. And it'll cast heroism on everybody but Nataka, and figure Nataka can heroism as well. So
Oh yeah, I'll drink mine.
so everybody should have heroism for like 2 hours.
Yep.
That's like all my level, all my level, what, 3 spells or something, or level 2 spells? It's like all my level 2 spells. I think I'm also, let's see, I could cast Finn's Defeat just because, like, I can't teleport around, so it will help my mobility. I can't teleport around in here, at least. Or I could just cast Overland Flight. I could do that, too. I'll do Finn's Defeat for now, though. It's just a level 3 spell, so...
Okay.
And I also do have Dispel Magic prepared, so if worst case, I can also try doing that as well. Like, that could be our backup plan, is I go back to trying to dispel shit. Although if I fail to save, then obviously I wouldn't be able to, but...
So I'm going to put Al's Wisdom Mass on. Do they have to find... I can point out the exit to them. Exit's right here, guys.
I think we still have to pass the will save once we go up to it, but... Fortunately,
Right.
we're boosting all that shit.
And I'll put prayer. I'll ask everybody to come over, and I'll put prayer on everybody as we're starting to go through. And as each person goes through, I'll touch them with a bit of luck.
So, we're gonna have to, like, actually do this in,
Round.
like, turns, or rounds, I mean, right? Because this wasp are probably gonna activate, so...
Yeah.
Like
So
that.
I would say, like, everybody group up around me. Like,
And then, who's going first?
probably
Let's go
What
for-
does
Safa.
bit of luck do?
Bit of luck's
And
gonna let
maybe
you re-roll
Nataka?
twice. Roll twice for the saves. Or at least the first save. So, I mean, I think we all need to come up and find the, so before we go in, we all need to make sure we find the exit and disbelieve the illusion, right? If you already passed that, though, you're fine, right? Like, you don't have to remake, even though it's a new day, you don't have to remake the save, or do you?
Probably.
Okay. I don't know if there's anybody who hasn't already found the exit at some
I-
point, so I think we might be
I
okay on that
see.
one.
I don't know if Nataka did, because
Okay.
I'm not sure what he rolled for him. I wasn't paying attention to those rolls.
Neither do I.
I don't remember if he even... Like, we might have not done anything with it until after he left, so...
Alright.
Don't roll your initiative yet.
Hey, you put the tracker up. I figured I'd be preemptive on that.
Proactive.
Okay,
that.
so I will... What is my number right now? Ooh.
I need to make a new buff. How do I do that?
Just don't. That's
I think
how
I'm
you
just
do it.
gonna... I'm just gonna hard roll the
Yeah,
will
me
save
too.
probably this time. 'Cause
Well, I
it's-
just edit in the
different.
resist field. I just change the number there.
That's fine too.
Yeah.
I don't care
Um,
how you guys do it as long as the numbers are correct.
Okay, so I already know that this curtain is there and that we can go through it. So I'll go ahead and step through.
With bit of luck.
Okay, I put a bit of luck on you.
Okay, I'll just roll twice.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you passed
get
then.
there.
But wasn't there another
You
save
save against the compulsion.
to stay, or...
Yeah, that was the save to stay.
Oh, because I right, because I already did the other one.
You didn't have to do the illusion one because you already did it.
Yeah. Okay. Then I will say, I think I'm on the other side. And start walking forward.
And Nataka should go now.
Okay.
Like, as soon as a round ends, so I can give him a bit of luck.
Okay.
Or whatever. Them.
Yes.
So I
There
can
we
give
go.
them a bit of luck.
All right, I'll go.
Okay, give me will.
And you get to roll this
All of
twice.
your bonuses.
You have Al's Wisdom on you, Prayer, and Heroism on you. So make sure those are
Yep.
accounted for.
I did. So 26.
Okay.
Is the 26 with all of those buffs?
Yeah. Takes me from +4 to +8.
Ow.
And the will save.
Your will save is not very good.
Yeah.
Wait, it should have you at plus
Plus
9.
9, right? Because unless you have another thing boosting your wisdom already, so
oh no,
it's not stacking.
it's +3 to +8.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I
Okay.
didn't realize your will save was that terrible.
Yeah,
You don't have like
that's
Iron Will or
weird.
something? Jeez. Alright, this is gonna be more
no,
difficult
and
than
I'm
I
actually
thought.
confused. Hold on. Yeah, apparently alchemists don't get anything added to their will? What?
Well, it's
Well, not
up to
very
you
much.
to
It might be
do
their low
Because
save.
I've got +2 from wisdom.
You have a penalty that's being factored in or something?
Not according to this.
So do you not have a cloak?
I mean, if you
for
mouse-
instance? Do
I've got
you
+2
mouse-
to enchantments as well.
We have heroism on. So
I put on prayer, Al's wisdom, and heroism.
That would be 5.
If you click on where it says will under basics in Hero Lab, if you click over that, it breaks down what all your different modifiers are.
Yeah, it says alchemist +3, +2 ability scores, +1 luck, +1 morale.
He just doesn't have a
Do you
cloak
not
have
or
a cloak of
something.
resistance?
Yeah.
He must
No,
not
I
have a
don't.
cloak of
I
resistance.
have the spider cloak.
Oh my
Ah.
god. Okay. That would do it.
Yeah.
Do we have anything? We don't have anything that can give him will resistance bonus
Yeah,
either, really,
my
so.
wisdom is naturally 10.
I mean, I guess if I knew that, I could have
might.
given
I
you
just didn't
resistance
think
as a
about
level,
it.
as a cantrip. I could have given you the resistance cantrip, but I assumed everybody had a cloak.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so that's the final result.
Yeah.
26.
Yep.
Maybe a +1 if you let him put the cantrip on him. Right, it's just a +1, right? The resistance?
Yeah, it's a resistance +1 resistance bonus.
Yeah. Not much.
Well, unfortunately, Nataka does not save to get past the.
It's a 28, I'm pretty sure.
Or higher.
No,
Or higher.
guys, it's fine. We don't have to go anywhere, guys. It's fine. We're good here.
And
Oh
on
my
this
God.
second round is when these things start animating. So I need everyone's
Okay.
initiative.
Yeah.
I already
No,
have
wait,
Nataka.
wait, hold on. Is this an enchantment?
This is an enchantment, yes. It's an enchantment
Oh.
affecting compulsion.
Okay, then I get an additional +2 for being an elf.
That's right.
So it's a 28, right?
Yeah.
I think it's a 29. No, it's 28. 29.
Well,
Wait,
28,
yeah, sorry, we already had a
29
prayer.
if you give me the +1.
Yeah, no, we didn't. That's right, we didn't have that. Never mind. So it'd be a 28.
Well, the 28 saves in that case.
Ah.
So
Okay.
Oh
you
my
get
god.
past it.
I barely passed that shit.
Being an elf paid off. Yeah, we need to do something about that will save. That is atrocious.
Yes, that is.
Let me click the initiative button. Oh man,
You got it.
there it is. Oh, that's really low. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
You're probably going after me anyway.
Am I? I thought you would have done. Oh well, yeah. I'm going after you anyway, so that's why I was like, oh, it doesn't matter. You meant in the turn, or I was confused for a second. I'm like, no, I'm probably going first because you got to cast a bit of luck on me.
I rolled.
Actually, you probably don't
Good.
strictly have to because I could re-roll it. Like, Rite of Sundered
Yeah,
Mind's
maybe.
probably gonna do it. I have a plus 13 to my will save right now, so, and I get a, even without the bit of luck, I'd get to re-roll it twice, or get to re-roll it, so.
I wish I had
I
a
have a
thing
plus
where if I
18.
rolled fast,
Aha!
it'd make like a cheetah picture instead of a turtle or something.
Actually, I have more.
That'd be neat if you
I
could
have
make it dynamic.
like a
Might
plus
be,
20
although I
to my
don't
will
think so.
save since it's a compulsion.
I think the word in a bit of luck means if I take the Rite of Sundered Mind reroll, I wouldn't get to reroll twice. I'd only do one dice roll for that, just because it specifically calls out a dice roll. Like, next time you get to roll a d20. So. I don't
So
know.
anytime the target rolls a d20.
As long as it's within its
Oh.
duration.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Actually, I think I would. Man, that is powerful, actually, then. Because that means I technically get to roll. I get to attempt this, like, 4 times. If I fail with a plus 13 rolling 4 times, then I don't know.
Oh no, man.
I guess that means I'm just the Mariners of Pathfinder characters.
How many rounds is your prayer last?
This has been 2 rounds. No, 3 rounds. This has been 3 rounds. It lasts another 8. Lasts until round 8.
8 of 11. Okay.
Alright, Safa, you're first up on the initiative. These things, they become unstony and more fleshy, giant wasp-like, and they look towards you.
Does luck still work on me right now, or is that done?
Nah, that's done. But you do have heroism still.
Right. Okay. Stony. Yeah, I don't really like punching stone. So move action, I'm gonna pull out my fighting fan.
I mentioned I did mention I have Finn's Defeat earlier, right? I have that.
Wait, is there something
I
on
did.
me that
Oh.
you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about myself,
Oh.
sorry.
Oh, okay.
You can ignore me.
Will do. Alright, let's see. If I attack with that with a single attack, my number's gonna be 3 higher. So 3 there. My damage field is not filled out. Sorry, just 1 second. I didn't realize this was.
I guess heroism is a level 3 spell for me. Weird. I'm so used to Bard having a level 2.
Alright, I'm gonna get an additional 1 damage. No interrogatives. Oh my god, roll 20. Or my internet and roll 20, shall I say. Oh, I guess I have to 5-foot step, so I'm pulling out my weapon while I 5-foot step.
Okay. You hit with a 31.
Nice. Does it look like my damage goes through?
Oh, the 13. Some of it goes through. A large chunk of it does not.
Do I have any inkling as to why?
You do, actually. Because when you hit it, and like your fan kind of like bounces, it grazes it.
Mm-hmm.
When you hit it, it looks like it's a real wasp, but like your fan, like the metal parts of it scrape against it like it's stone, and you're thinking that like it's an illusion, that it's not actually a real wasp. It is an animated stone creature.
Right, okay.
But it looks like one.
Right, and my simple little fan doesn't exactly cut through stone very well. And it's not
Right.
exactly blunt either.
You'd need something. You'd need like a much harder metal.
It's better than my fist. Okay, that's it.
Okay. This one is going to stay where it is, and it's going to try to attack you.
Well, at least I'm not flat-footed now.
Yeah, at least you're not flat-footed.
Oof.
Well,
Does that hit?
yeah.
All right, it stings you. It bam for 22 points of damage.
Ooh. Okay.
And I need you to make a will save.
Will. Oh god. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm still
You
slightly.
don't
Like
get the
its
bonus to
wings
start,
are
or the-
constantly flapping.
Yeah, it's buffed up
They
at
don't
least.
really make any sound, but you feel like this weird vibration coming from.
I just don't get the look right. Everything else is as is.
Yeah, you don't get the luck, but everything else is still there.
Okay.
So you have like the +5 or whatever.
Don't tell me whether or not I fail. Okay.
Yeah, you have improved Iron Will, right?
Yeah. I'll take that. Okay. How'd I do?
Okay, you're feeling normal.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Let's see. She's going to move and wait here until you give her some luck.
She's good at inspiring people, right? She's not
That's what she
necessarily the best at
That's what
combat.
she
She
said.
claims at least. Yeah.
I'll
Nataka,
let
it's your turn.
Araxi through first.
All right, I'm a 5-foot step. And I'm going to toss some bombs at a bug.
And you have like that thing where it can't attack opportunity you, right?
Well, I don't think I'm close enough to it, but yeah, I do.
You might be. I think it might have a 10-foot reach. I'm not sure though. I can't remember.
Yeah, I have.
It
do
might.
have
It's just
that,
saying it's a
so-
large creature, so just be aware. A lot of large creatures have range. Not a lot don't though, like cats.
Animals, particularly, is what I learned.
Yeah.
Some.
A lot of
animals,
them
but
tend to
most
not.
animals don't. Yeah. Which I mean,
Yeah.
doesn't make
And I'm
sense.
gonna
They're not
make it so
extraordinary.
that Safa doesn't get hit by it, and neither do I.
What does this do?
You're just throwing a
I'm
bomb.
Just
attacking.
throwing bomb.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, that one will not hit it. You missed. The 26 hit, but it is going to make an attack of opportunity on you, as it recognizes you as a threat.
No, he has the thing that makes it so he doesn't provoke. I think that's what I was saying.
Yeah, close quarters thrower.
Oh, you-
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you don't
Yeah.
provoke them.
So where
That's
does
why I was
the
asking about it.
second bomb land?
All right, it has that weird the chance to miss. Isn't it like a
Because there's
D8
splash
or
Well,
damage
so
and all
weird?
that.
It rolls in one of the squares.
Yeah. But I mean, potentially, I guess the splash damage still could hit the wasp or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, the slash damage is still gonna potentially hit it.
So it's got to make a reflex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DC 20.
Ooh.
Fail. So it takes 38 damage before resistances and such. And it's on fire!
Well, what's the min damage that it takes from the splash?
12. So 12 plus
Okay.
26.
Right. Where's my fire? There it is. It's burning. Nataka, you do notice though that this thing isn't taking as much damage from your fire as you would think it would.
I am disappointed by this.
and you know that it's because when you interact with it, you see that it's not an actual giant wasp. That the illusion kind of fades for moments, like when the bombs hit it, it strips away the illusion for a moment, and you see that it's just like this stone body. It's an animated stone wasp. So the flesh is not igniting like you thought it would, but it is still doing damage. It is still doing damage to it. It's on fire.
Nice.
Oh,
that
son
your-
of a bitch.
Do you break something?
My bombs aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing again. Damn it.
Oh.
Something wrong with the
So, should be 13 from the splash, and there should be an additional d6 have been rolled. Ah, I thought I fixed this. What the hell? It's 66, but it rolled 5.
Weird.
So there's that.
Okay. A little bit more. Alrighty, is that your turn?
That'll do.
Okay, this one's gonna move on over here. Let's see. Who doesn't want to attack? Soppa, you're closer, so it wants to go after you.
Sure.
That is their basic order, is to stop the closest person to the door.
Oh, I
Yeah,
never
plus he
mind.
gets a flanking bonus.
Better me than them.
Was it 29 hit?
Actually, that's not quite true because you don't really have the ways of healing me, but...
Actually, it's flanking now, so it's a 31.
Yeah, it hits anyways. Yeah.
Alright, 21.
Damn, no, I can't.
And I
hear you.
need both Nataka and Safa to make me a will save.
Uh-oh.
As the vibrations from these like noiseless wings are affecting you, or attempting.
Is this Sonic?
15 if it's an enchantment.
It's not Sonic.
Okay.
And it's not an enchantment, I'm guessing.
And it's not an enchantment. Safa,
Darn.
you're still feeling okay, but Nataka, these vibrations like shake you, and you suddenly feel like you cannot move as quickly. You're affected by slow.
Aw, damn.
So
No
you are
full
now
attacks for you.
staggered.
I can
And
counter
this
that with
slows
haste,
for
though.
7 rounds.
Oh, I don't have haste prepared. Just kidding.
I do.
Whoops. Oh, okay.
I wonder if I could put like a little. Oh yeah. Time.
Nice.
Too bad I can't look at the number next to it or on it. That'd be pretty. Oh, if you're not using one of your little red or blue fields, you can mark the 7 or something on. Yep, that's its turn. Arax.
I'm going to delay till after Valeria, which isn't really going to change a whole lot, but because we're right next to each other in the initiative order anyway.
Yep.
Okay. I'll just switch you guys. Valeria.
I'm going to a bit of luck, Araxi.
Do anything with your move action?
Nope, I'm not going to move action. Although I could probably pass. I think I need to roll like a 5 or higher. I'm going to wait here behind the curtain so that I can touch her next.
Okay. So on my turn then, I'm going to try to go through and make that will save.
Alright, give me that will save.
That's my will save.
So it's the highest was the 29.
Yeah, I automatically did calculated which one's the highest, so I did the 2d20 drop
Yep.
one thing.
Yeah,
If
you
that
save.
passed, I'm gonna see this bullshit here, and I'm gonna make like a web emanating from like kind of this corner over here, so that hopefully I can. Let's see if I can I do this in such a way that it only hits the wasp? I think so. If I do it
Remember,
from
it
like
builds up a
this corner back,
20-foot radius burst.
right? If I do it from like the back of this, like from where this statue on the map is here, I should be able to reach just 20 feet and not quite be able to reach to me. Might make things awkward if Valyria or Kalindra comes through on their side, but I think we need to control one of these things really badly, so... And
Yeah.
that's, I think, my best option to do it. And then plus a web's thematic for ensnaring a wasp anyway, right?
Yeah.
So... I think I have to do it. I can't really meta magic it, unfortunately, because I don't have repaired with meta magic, and it would make a full round action. So I'm just gonna have to cast a normal web. So I'm gonna boost it though. So it's the DC is 20, and I'm gonna cast defensively. So let me figure out real fast what that is, because I think I might auto succeed. But I'm gonna roll it.
Yeah, you get to roll that twice.
Like this, right?
Right, that as well. Something like that, yeah.
Okay.
Like it
so
hits
yeah, it's
just
tipping
right at the edge of
part
where I'm
it.
at. Yeah, it's like right at the edge of my square, and it's tipping part of it. So I'm hoping that the grapple like hits it, and it at least has to use a turn or something to get out.
Okay.
So there's my okay. I passed the concentration check. So yeah, it's a DC 20 reflex save for it to not be grappled or whatever by the web.
Okay.
I think this is about right.
Aw, damn it.
Oh, it rolled
okay,
super.
well. I know. Well, I tried. But that's my turn.
Okay. And I think with your will save bonuses, Araxi, you realize that this thing's that it's not actually a real wasp as well. That it's stone.
Okay.
Safa.
As a free action, I'm going to activate a single feat. Combat expertise as I take a fighting stance to defend myself. And I start scraping away with a full round flurry with my fan.
Hiya.
The one below
which
me.
one? The one that you heard before.
Yeah.
32 hits. 32 hits and the 26 hit.
Does any of that damage go through? Just a little, right? Or
Some damage does go through, but it is very little.
okay.
You can tell that like you're barely doing any damage to it.
Yeah. I'm hoping my team can do that.
The heroism applies to your damage too. Not enough,
Yeah.
huh?
No.
No, not damage. Heroism doesn't give you plus damage.
Yeah, it does, I thought. I'm pretty sure it does.
Attack rolls.
Something's giving me
And
a plus
weapon
one
damage.
to the damage.
No.
I don't know what it is though.
No,
Attack
prayer does
rolls.
that.
Prayer is.
Yeah, it's prayer.
Yeah, I guess you're right, it is just attack damage. I'm thinking of... Yeah, no, I'm
Mythic
thinking of something
heroism
else.
would give it to weapon damage.
Yeah. I get confused about that all the time, for some reason, even though I never play a mythic
Okay.
character.
This one is going to attack Safa.
Perfect.
flank.
That's what I wanted to do. Shit, it's flanking. Oh well, whatever. Dang it! Okay, it hits.
Constructs, man. All they do attack, and they do it with a high number.
I know, I'm trying to get my armor up. What I gotta do? Turn on, like... armor focus or something?
I tried really hard to shut one of them down. It just wasn't
Blasted.
happening. Yeah.
Yeah.
Quilindra is going to, I guess, do what Araxi did and put herself below Valyria to get the luck from you.
Okay.
Okay, so I have one bomb. I'm gonna throw it.
Can I see
here.
what's happening on the other side of the curtain, or?
Oh, probably not.
You can
huh?
kind of see it.
Oh, yay.
Okay.
It's like very veiled and stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, Natasha.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw the bomb here. I'm gonna make it so it doesn't affect Safa, and it still will affect the other wasp though. So.
Okay.
27 V touch.
And you can still 5-foot step while staggered too, if you want to do that.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
And remember,
So,
it's
yeah,
still on fire, so I need the
Yep,
D6
so it
for
takes an additional D6. An additional 4. So it takes 32,
Okay.
and the other one takes 13.
Well, it's a reflex
Assuming
save,
it
right?
fails its reflex.
It might roll that 22 again on the 19.
Well, it's gotta be... Oh! 20 is the DC, so...
Yep, so it takes the spot.
It fails!
Nice to see it
Take some damage.
fail on the most important roll.
Yes! The most important of all time!
Are these things flying, by the way, or are they on the ground?
They are flying, actually.
They're fine.
Damn. Okay.
Yep.
I can't grease them then.
They're like hovering above the ground.
Yeah.
But like I said, for some reason, their wings don't seem to make any noise.
Yeah.
Okay, this one's going to attack Safa.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah.
It stings you. Don't want him to get that 20.
Ouch.
That's its turn. Valyria, it's your
I'm going to touch Kalindra with a bit of. Actually, do I need to save Safa more? I think I might need to save
Maybe.
Safa more.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm gonna try to do what I can, but it's not looking very good.
It's up to you.
I'm not really sure what I can do, honestly, either. Golems are kind of specifically made to be like fuck yous to wizards a lot of times.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to try to heal Safa. So I am going to grace myself. And I'm going to try to pass my will save if I need to pass my will save.
Okay.
Uh,
So you're stepping through.
Yeah, I'm stepping through.
It's a good
Alright.
Moving
save.
over here.
The 30 will do. Yeah, sorry, you have grace, so you won't provoke.
And I'm going to defensively cast a level, 3 spell? I think it's level 3. Yeah, level 3 spell.
That's a 21. Ooh. You made it.
Close.
For, what's this called? Inflict serious wounds.
Oh, nice.
Heal for 29.
Thank you.
Do you say anything to Kalindra before you go? Like, I'm sorry, or...
I'll come back for you.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Yeah, that's what she looks like right now. Oh, I'm not a valuable member of this team yet. What can I do to win them over?
She's probably worried.
She feels left out.
Did you buff her at all?
Yeah, I gave
She
her...
has heroism.
She has prayer, heroism, and she has, whatchamacallit?
Owl's wisdom.
Owl's wisdom on her.
Okay.
So she might be able to make the save on her own.
She looks like she wants to go, but like she gets up to it and she's debating it and she's unsure. Araxi.
Alright, I think I do need to cast something, but I don't know what. I might just cast a summon spell, honestly, because that's one of the... I mean, I could do another web and try doing web on the other side here and hit, like, the other. But I don't know if there's... Is there somewhere I can put it and not hit,
See,
like,
I can do web
everyone
as
else?
well.
I think if I do it in this bottom corner there, I might end up hitting a taco with it, though.
Wait. I don't care.
Oh yeah, you don't care about
cloak
web.
Allows me to walk through web.
Right, yeah, okay. So maybe I'll just do a web on the other one and not care that it's going to hit Nataka because Nataka's immune. Let's see if I can make like about a 20-foot circle roughly. That's pretty close. So if I put one kind of centered at this like intersection kind of right down here, it looks like that might be smaller than it's supposed to be, I think, actually. Hold on a second.
That's smaller than it's supposed to be. I think the pink one's about 20 feet.
I can't actually, I gotta remake it. That's not, god damn it. That's a square. learning shapes of Pluto.
What's a triangle look like, Pluto?
Yeah. Here we go. This is looking a little bit closer right here, right? Before I let go of the bouton. Is that 20? Is that a 20-foot square?
It'll fill this up. Well, not quite.
Well, we don't really want a square here.
That's not wide enough. But it's long enough.
So something like this, probably then. Okay, I think that's actually accurate. Holy shit, okay. God, this is ridiculous. I don't know if I can actually...
Was it 4 down and 4 across?
Is it? I don't know. No, this is... Maybe I don't want to cast web after all. This is hurting my head. No, this is 20 foot by 20 foot, it looks like. From the center point here. God, that's ridiculous. How am I gonna make this fit without hitting everyone? I don't know if I can. I might not be able to cast this here.
Well, you can see what it looks like, drag it over.
I think it could, if I could do something like that. The thing that's awkward about it is like the center of it, I think is... I mean, technically the center of that point is like right here at the very bottom of the room. It just looks awkward because like less than half of the circle is there. But if I can do something like that, that's how I'd want to do it.
The center
I want to cast another web, except I'm down here where I have kind of this circle. Like it's mostly not even. That's fine.
Okay.
Nataka's got the. That's why her saves are so terrible, because being immune to web is more important. So, I'm gonna cast that defensively.
Being immune to web, being able to cast web is a spell-like ability, and having spider climb on all the time.
Yeah, I mean it's a cool item. I just don't know if it's I don't know if it's worth giving up the resistance bonus. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna web this guy and hope that this time he fails. This one fails his reflex save.
Okay.
To be fair, I never had a cloak before this, so
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't?
no.
Don't worry,
Okay.
she still made it.
Yeah, it worked out in the end.
So, Nataka, roll a reflect.
Nataka's immune.
I'm immune.
Oh, she's immune, right? Okay, it failed.
Okay, awesome. I actually hit something with the web, and yeah, it was DC 20. I boosted just like the last one.
So now
So
it's,
yeah,
it's grappled.
that's something I can. Yeah, I should. Oh, I should have a persistent spell. When I think about it.
Plus my reflex is plus 15, so...
Since I didn't though, I'm gonna like. No, I'll just stay where I'm at. Yep, I'll pull out like pull up my like no qual dagger or something, or my +1 dagger or something like that, and yeah, my +1 dagger, and just have it. That's my turn.
Okay.
So this is what the no qual was for.
Safa.
I don't think
For
I don't think
book
a no qual
5.
does it. I don't think a no qual does much here, does it?
Yeah, it does damage to constructs that are created by a feat
Oh, you're right.
or
Oh,
undead.
maybe it would pull. Maybe it would pull the no qual dagger out then.
It doesn't do much. It does +1, and I think their DR is like +10 or DR 10 / something. Maybe adamantine, but yeah. Okay, anyway, Sophists.
Okay, actually you're right. The +1 dagger is actually still better.
Okay, it's not much, but with a swift action, I'm going to activate 2 feats, dodge for that sweet +1 bonus, and improved critical, because, I don't know, it's a construct, and there's not a whole lot of things I can activate right now. So, that being said, I'm hoping for a really big
The one below you is easier to hit because it's grappled.
Ah, that's true. I will continue attacking that one. Still got my combat expertise on. A 28.
The
maybe?
28 hit.
Yay! Chipping away.
The other ones are a little low.
Yeah, that's why I was like banking on a sweet critical, because it's a ×3 weapon.
Oh, I just realized also
That'd
the
be
web's
pretty
probably just gonna get burnt away because Nataka's gonna throw a bomb at it. Probably.
Yes, probably.
Who knew?
Okay.
Oh well. It's doing something for a short time at least.
It's going to attack Safa again. She's still
Alright, but
closest to the door.
it is penalized by being grappled at least.
It is.
For now, until the web gets burnt away. Actually, it's on fire, so it's probably gonna start burning like right away actually too.
How long does it take the web to burn away?
Well, the web has to be targeted with fire, and it hasn't yet.
Oh, okay. It's gonna get hit by splash damage from a Nataka bomb probably though. If he throws it that one at least.
What is...
Oh, mother. Jesus.
Oh
The
my
web.
goodness.
I'm just saying the web probably is gonna.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
man.
Yeah, likely. That looks painful as fuck.
The 2 natural 20.
Yeah. It don't even matter if I have a +4 against crit confirms. That hits.
Double 20 rolls.
That's the Nataka roll.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is that?
I'm sorry, I don't have harm today.
32?
Yeah, looks like that's 42 points of damage.
42, yeah.
Ow.
Okay. Can you guys hurry up?
I'm doing what I can. I think I should just summon something. I don't know, the thing is my summons are gonna be so pathetic against these things though. Like they're not gonna do any
Just
damage.
Straight up. No, you just have acid splash, right? That's your only damage.
I have acid spray, but I
Alright,
mean,
Nataka, it's your turn.
it's not gonna work against these things because they're golems.
Mm.
Basically, if the spell allows spell resistance, it's not gonna work probably. I don't know. I guess I could make a knowledge check and see if there's a specific element they're weak to. Sometimes that happens with golems, but
Yeah.
I probably don't have that element, whatever it is. The good news is if the web burns, it does damage things in the web. I mean, that's bad for Nataka a little bit, but you do a little bit extra damage to the wasp at least.
I think it's time for me to try to get an upgrade on my armor number.
What is your
I
AC
think I'm
these
gonna
days?
Well, the AC
Do that 5-foot
is
step we were talking about.
32 with all my buffs right now, but I only have like a +2 mithril chain shirt, which is fine. It's giving me a +6
Yeah.
altogether, but it could be
32 is
more.
not bad for level 11, honestly. So.
No,
Just
but these things are
same
hitting
spot as
like
AC is not-
40s.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna throw a bomb, Nataka?
I guess
Yep,
they had
same
a
spot as
fair
before.
chance to miss.
Okay.
And I'm going to make it so Valeria and Safa aren't affected.
Alright, give me the attack.
Because I like them. Ish. Mostly. Kinda. Eh.
Back. Oh dang, you can't
She
two
took
hand
a grievous sting.
Oh yeah, did I ever roll fortitude for that? I don't want to kill myself, but I don't mind.
BAM!
Or a will save or whatever.
Nice damage. Oh, there's no will save.
No more. Okay.
That's not
And
what
then reflex
that
for the
wasn't
other
what was
wasp.
causing the will save.
Oh, it was the wings. Yeah. Okay.
It was the wings. Well, its effect. Yep, and I'll reflex the other wasp. Go ahead and roll the d6 that this one's burning for.
There you go.
So that one takes the full.
The full partial damage, yeah.
Yeah, full
The
splash.
full 13 splash. Yep.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I'm still slowed. I'm down to 5 left though.
Yep. Unfortunately, that effect will be there for a while. All right. This one's gonna attack soft. Let's see if he gets another natural 20.
You're
Please
banking
no.
on this, aren't you?
Hey, I think it misses.
I'm not trying to kill you.
These wasps, though, on the other hand, are trying to kill you.
Yes.
Yeah, the
I
wasps
know.
are trying to kill.
I'm very aware.
They're trying to tell you that it's much safer back behind the curtain.
Constructs are the most guilt-free thing that you can kill people with because it's a matter of like, well, did you let it?
So remember, it's flanking. Does the 28 hit you?
No, it misses.
Now she got
Oh,
32
good.
AC, I think, right?
32
So.
right now, yeah.
You dodge the sting.
It's close enough. It might have hit your armor, actually, but.
Yeah, maybe it scraped against the armor.
Yeah, but either way, you didn't land a
I
hit.
can't help Kalindra get out of there without provoking attack of opportunities this turn. So I'm going to keep healing Soften the only way I know I can. I'm going to concentrate to cast a fifth level spell. Yeah, 5th level spell.
I might pick up a
So yeah,
shield.
the web
guys.
burns, by the way. 1 square per round burns,
No,
basically.
What? Oh, great.
So it's going to start burning probably from the point of impact here. But the good news is as well, so actually it'll be fine anyway because it's still going to be stuck in the web unless it breaks out for a few turns. And as the web burns, it's going to take damage.
Looks like I make it.
It's gonna take even
You do.
more fire damage.
Yeah. Good thing they're not immune to fire.
So I am casting Path of Glory Greater. And I am doing this square, this square, this square, and my square.
You have created a path of glory. We must follow
I
it.
created a Path of Glory.
What is this?
And by that I mean we must stand still. It gives you fast healing.
How much per round?
Actually, I don't know if it's quite fast healing. Does it heal on your turn, or is it actual fast healing where it heals on her turn? I don't remember how the spell works.
Allies that end their turn on the square are healed.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the square.
Okay, so it's gonna be on your turn. Yeah, it's gonna be on your turn then.
So just don't move. Yeah.
Yeah, no big deal.
I can extend it if you want to move, but I can do that on my turn as a move action. Yeah, that's my
Well,
turn.
you could have done the Path of Glory like on this empty square to leave the option open, I guess, instead of on my square or something. I don't need healing. I'm at full health. I guess we already said where we're putting it, so whatever, it's fine.
Yeah.
On her turn, let's see. She looks like she wants to get ready to move in, but there's no other spot to stand, so she's gonna cast a spell on herself.
Alright.
What's she casting?
I don't think we can.
Sounds spellbinding.
I don't know if we can see her well enough to like identify
I
it.
can't.
She's behind the curtain.
She's casting mirror image on herself.
Yeah, that's probably what it is actually. Just from the fact that it's a D4, and she's probably a bard, and that is it. I don't know what else could it be? Whatever. It doesn't matter. So we want to have like the web burn on my turn. Is that how we're gonna do this?
Or on mine, since I caught it on fire.
Either
it
way
would
is
be
fine.
Nataka's turn.
Okay. Did we already have one of them burn on Nataka's turn, or?
No,
Or is it not
because
gonna
my last turn is
fire
when it
on
lit on
her turn?
fire.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so it's gonna start burning. The good news is it's in 4 squares of web, and it only burns 1 square a turn, so it'll probably be okay. Or at least that's how it reads. It's kind of weird though, because I got hit by multiple multiple squares of. So maybe it all is gonna just like multiple
No,
squares are gonna burn.
each square is gonna burn. It's gonna.
I guess
take
each
the
square that got hit's
2d4
gonna burn.
4 times.
Yeah. I guess it's each square that got hit, and they all got hit. So by the splash. So yeah, I guess they're all gonna burn. I guess the point of it burning like one at a time is really if it gets by like a scorching ray or something. Well, I could try a glitter dust. It is spell resistance no, so it probably will work. I'll glitter dust the one that isn't grappled, I guess. I should be able to do it kind of like similarly to where I place the web, so it only hits the edge of the wasp and doesn't hit anyone else. So I'll do that. Do I want to meta magic the shit out of this thing? I think I'm gonna meta magic it as well as a full round action. Well, if I do that, it's gonna be a harder concentration check though. Yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna YOLO it. So let's see here. I'm gonna boost the DC as well, Arcane Reservoir, and then I'm going to cast a level 4 slot instead of a level 2 slot. I'm gonna cast a persistent glitter dust. So let me make the concentration check.
Okie
Oh my god.
dokie. You fail it.
I fail it. Alright, that's my turn. That was a full round action, so.
She's
That's-
doing
yeah.
all like the math in her head, and then
Yeah. I should have just done a regular glitter
You
dust. I would have
overthought
auto
your
succeeded.
spell, Araxi. Good job.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what these
Alright,
things
so
will
just-
saves are. If it was a reflex, I would be like, fine, but I don't actually know what the will save is, so I wanted to make sure it succeeded, but then I didn't. I don't know.
Alright, I am... okay. I have faith in my friends. And I am going to take a total defense.
total defense.
That doesn't
puts your
stack with
AC at, like
expertise.
38, doesn't it?
It's gonna be a plus.
Well, I don't think it
6,
stacks
so
with
now
the
I'm at
expertise.
38, yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Or does it stack
Yeah.
with expertise?
Looks like it is. Yeah.
Okay.
At least Hero Lab's letting it.
Okay, this one's going to attack you. It's going to try and get that natural 20 twice again.
Of course it is.
I think a 19 will hit it too, but about like a 90%
grappled,
chance to not
though.
get hit. Yeah.
Misses.
Good thing he did that.
Alright.
Yeah.
However, it's
Oh, you healed for
effect
5
is coming
too.
back,
Oh, okay.
and I need Araxi, Nataka. No, Nataka's already affected. I need Araxi, Valeria, and Safa to make me a will save.
A will save.
Yep.
I think I'm fine on that one.
I'm fishing for that one. Okay, you guys are unaffected.
Man, this would be so much easier maybe to just dispel the sympathy
talk-
and dimensional lock. Just needed to roll 2 20s on a caster level check. That's no big deal, right?
We don't want to fight the funtime wasps. Okay, so Nataka, on your
Except
turn,
there are multiple
these
sympathies.
four squares of whatchamacallit, the web burn away, and they all burn it. So go ahead and roll 8d4. I think that's what it is.
It's 2d4
So
for
I'll-
squares, so it'd be yeah,
It's 4 squares,
8d4.
so it's 8d4.
Yep.
So I will go ahead and roll the 1d6 first.
Yeah, for the other
fire, it
burning.
being on fire. Come on, roll. It says rolling the dice, but it's not rolling.
Just click some.
Oh, it was a 1. And then the 8d4 is 21.
Okay, decent amount of fire.
It's above average fire damage roll for the web at least, but the web's not on it anymore, and it's going to keep burning away from like the other in the rest of the direction. So the web's going to be gone in a couple turns.
Yep. It's no longer grappled.
Nope. I'm gonna do the same thing as last turn, though.
Throw a bomb.
Bomb!
Throw the bomb.
Try to bomb.
Alright, hits. And I think it's finally getting into the critical stages of its health. It's almost down.
Fire is your friend. And the other one has to roll a reflex.
Yeah. Oh, that natural
it passes. It got 3 over, even if it wasn't a natural 20. So
Still takes half though, right? Unless
yeah,
that is
so it's
evasion.
half a 13.
Right, yeah.
It might have
Not
evasion.
much. Okay, is there
That's my turn. I've got
this
4
one?
turns
It's
left.
gonna try and sting Safa.
Ah. Yay, it misses.
And its slow effect is gonna recharge here too. So I need Safa, Valeria, and Araxi to make me a will save.
Yay. We'll save bonuses.
Yeah, now that I think about it, I think technically Nataka does need to make a will save because it won't add onto it, but it will reset the duration.
Makes sense.
So Nataka, roll me the button.
Poke the boot on.
I will roll you a button. Aw.
All right, you're back up to 7 rounds of slow.
I don't see your Axie save in there.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hit the boot on. My brother was wanting me to help him find his phone, so
Goram
I was
Bhutan.
calling his phone. Oops, that is way higher than it's supposed to be. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. No, it's that's a 24.
Okay, pure.
Can I borrow some of that?
You just need a cloak of resistance.
God level
We can give you that next.
It's like beyond God.
He needs a Sahedron ring.
He needs a
Her
Sahedron ring. There
willpower
you
is
go.
so high that her brain punches its way out of her skull and then leaves the game.
Jesus Christ!
Okay.
That's why you have to be careful. If you use your brain too much, it might become self-conscious,
What ring were you?
and then
talking about?
it'll
Alright,
take over your body.
Since I have nothing better to do,
You're gonna hit
I
something.
will defensively cast a 4th level spell.
Oh man,
Don't
I tried
fail
doing
it,
that
correct.
once. I rolled a nat 1.
I think I'm okay.
Yeah, I think you're fine. What's the DC for level 4 spell again? It's
23.
It's 15 plus.
yeah, 23. I have a plus 19, so I'm pretty likely to succeed those.
I'm
Oh,
blessing
well.
a fervent ring us all.
Blessing of
So
fervor.
last
Yeah.
until
Yeah, I would.
this
take a
doesn't
Sahedron ring.
help Nataka. You know, it doesn't counter slow because that's not something it does.
Yeah, but you can use it for the +2 to attack rolls and dodge bonus AC and reflex, or you can use it to
And I'm going to do that for the +2 to AC.
stand up as a
and
swift
stuff.
action without provoking. That's
Okay.
pretty good.
Alright, on her turn, she is going to attempt to cross the barrier.
Mostly talking about the Sahedron rune, not her walking across.
Yeah.
I mean, worst case, we'll just leave
Wait,
without her and
actually,
then come back and
as
get
a
her
move
later.
action, I'm going to extend my thing by another 5 feet. I'm going to put it right here. If she wants to move there. Because this bug isn't moving right now.
Okay, good. That should be enough with the bonus.
Maybe she can save us. She'll kill the wasp. She'll be like, I get the finishing blow, and she'll be like, I'm such a hero. People will sing songs
Move
of me.
over here and provoke from it.
Just from the top one, right?
Yeah.
No,
'cause
actually,
she's
it's
moving
made
to
from
its
both.
Oh yeah, because it's 10 feet, so it would be both. So 2
I'm
hits,
sure she'll be
2 attack.
fine.
Okay, so that's.
Well, she'll start
roll 20
healing.
to images. Like, 'cause
Immediately
when she comes
after the end
across,
of
you
her
see that
turn.
she has mirror images around.
No, well, that's good at least. Did you know there used to be a domain
gone.
that gave mirror image to clerics,
Really good one.
and they nerfed it?
Oh,
It doesn't,
one hits her.
do that anymore. They're like, that's just
For a
silly.
little bit of damage.
Clerics with mirror image. What will they think of next?
It was the second one with Min.
Well, that's good at least.
Yeah.
I think
she has
taking
a little bit of
16
Is
damage.
that
damage
actually
and-
min? That's close to min. Min is
It's-
15.
Oh yeah, almost. And she's gonna move over to Safa to try and cast a spell defensive.
Oh no, don't harm her!
I hope it's not a cure
Uh-oh.
spell. Oh, she failed anyway, probably. She would actually, right? Like I don't know if we've brought up to her like don't use cure spells on Safa. She's allergic to positive energy.
To hurt, yeah.
Yeah, it'd just be a waste of her action.
I think she might have failed that. Because it was a third
What?
level spell. Because she rolled a 3.
Yeah. So she probably failed her concentration check.
No, I'm pretty sure the inflict spells are not like channel energy. If she's trying to heal you.
Yeah, if she's trying to heal you, she might be. She failed the concentration check anyway, but I
Sure, I'll
guess
spellcraft.
I guess we could.
Actually, she gets it. Just barely. You know she's casting Displace.
Oh, okay, that's
Oh, okay.
cool.
That's actually a good spell.
So you are all shifty and concealing.
I'd have done greater invisibility for you, but I'm pretty sure we already
Alright,
went
Araxi.
over that these guys can see invisible stuff for some reason.
No. They can't see it. They still know where you are, though.
They just know where you're at. Oh, okay. So maybe I should have done it. Well, yeah, you guys do that. I can attempt to do a persistent glitter dust again, I suppose.
Sure. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, I should be able to do it from far enough back here where it just clips the wasp but doesn't hit us. So I'm gonna do the same play as last turn, but this time I'm gonna do it right. You'll see. I'll be the. Oh yeah, I'll show them all. Yeah, that looks like it's gonna do it. So it's gonna be a DC 20 will save, and they have to roll verse it twice. If they pass it the first time, that they save
Alright,
against it
it's rolled
again.
2 natural 20s before. Watch it do it again.
Yeah. Okay, it
No,
looks
but
like
didn't.
it's gonna be blind then. Yep. So
Oh
I
no,
blind the top
Kalindra's making
one.
the wasp save.
Kalindra, why? So yeah, the one on top's blind, unless it's like immune to that or some shit. I don't know, but yeah.
It is not immune to blind.
So I hit it with
Oh
a.
no, you
with
made
glitter
the
dust.
mirror
Conjured
images
dust
useless.
Gets into its eye. It prevents
I
it
guess
from
it's
seeing.
displaced. Yeah, I guess it's displaced. With displacement, it's not really gonna do much, but whatever.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn. That was a full round action.
Stop, it's your turn.
Okay.
The web is probably gone by now, so I'm gonna remove this.
I'm
Come
gonna
on, improve
take
critical.
this
Your chance at
blessing
glory.
of fervor and use it for my attack and AC. And I am going to full round this thing with the same feats I've had active. And if for any reason I crush it into pieces, I'll use the rest of my attacks onto the one above me.
I guess the one being blind is easier to hit now. That's why I did it.
It is easy.
Should I do the blind one?
Oh, actually, not by
first?
much.
Meh.
No, the other guy's
Its
almost
weapon
dead.
Is the same.
Yeah, let's see if I can.
Oh, well.
Oh, here they are.
Oh, there we go. That's
Now I
that's
get a
crit.
+4 to confirm crits.
Is that built into the roll? No, it's
Wait.
not.
Well, no. Wait, is that right? Is that what I activated? No, I didn't. No, I don't get a +4. What am I talking about?
So the 29 confirms the crit.
Sweet.
13 probably doesn't. So 1 crit. Hopefully that's enough. It's a big hit.
So yeah, the 38 points of damage. Not all of it goes through, but the majority of it goes through.
Did it ×3?
I'm not sure how the fan.
I only see.
I don't know.
2. Is there a third dice?
You might have to fix that. But the good
What's going
news
on?
is that that is enough damage to take it
It's
out.
a ×3.
I don't know how the fan finds a critical hit on like a big old stone thing, but however you want it to, that's how it happens.
Magic.
You critically hit it.
She
Does
found
it-
a
Wait, was
crack
the
in it.
crit
Does it go down?
was the crit the one that actually killed it?
Yeah, it goes down.
Okay.
The illusion around it dispels as it is no longer sentient and animated, and it crumbles.
Was the crit the one that actually killed it, or did
Yeah, the crit
like the
killed
fourth attack? So that means the other one probably would have swung around to the other one up here, right?
Yeah.
this one, yeah, but it doesn't. That 13 doesn't confirm.
Right, but it still does some damage.
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't know if the crit hit it. Maybe you hit it like right at the freaking, the body between the two body sections, just split it in half, like right at the thin point of it.
Yeah. Well, the fire also could have been
Right,
making
Nataka.
it a little bit,
Yeah.
The fire did
Explosions
do a
are
lot of
fun.
damage.
Yeah, I imagine this rock was like, after you get the illusion, you see it's kind of like, got that kind of glowy red to it because it's just been under all this fire.
Yeah, like bathed in napalm.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hit here, and nobody on our team is gonna be affected by it. Yay!
Okay.
With
throw
one
your
bomb. You getting that +2 bonus from Fervor?
From what now?
Fervor? Fervor battles on you right now, so you can. That's one of the things you can do with it. It's the only thing that makes sense for you to do because you can't do a full attack action, so because otherwise it also lets you do a haste thing basically. But you can also use it instead to
Oh.
give yourself a +2 bonus on attack rolls and AC. So probably do that.
Yeah, I'll do that.
And Safa, you've been fast healing yourself for the number of rounds that this has been going, right?
Yeah, I forgot this last one.
All right, let's see here. I get +20 to my attack right now. I think that
Still level
hits.
Naturally,
I
you
rolled
rolled
a
a 2. Good thing it's first touch
So-
AC.
Yeah, no kidding.
And it's on fire.
Yeah, this was a dicey combat.
Turn.
I think we had a little bit of bad luck,
Yeah,
but yeah, it was dicey.
It's gonna try
Well-
to sting us off.
Only sort of.
And we're not even out of it yet. Actually, it could hit Safa right here. No, I don't think that will.
Does a 29 possibly?
Wait, who? Me? Right now?
Safa,
Yeah,
yeah. I think
No, I'm at 34
Yeah.
at the moment.
Okay, it tries to sting you, but it does not.
Sweet.
It misses. Clear.
Do all of the damage, Safas. I'm gonna give you a bit of luck.
Oh.
yeah.
I'll do that
So
much damage.
maybe you
if I
can
do it.
activate power attack or something.
I mean, oh yeah, I guess I could. Drop the dodge. I was grasping for straws.
Or drop the
Combat expertise. I
combat
guess.
expertise or something, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my
Up
turn.
there, it says Kalindra, Stone Wasp willpower.
Yeah, before because I had her little tag still selected.
Right.
Okay, was
It's
that
kinda-
your
if you
turn,
go-
Larry?
At the bottom there where it says as.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Selected instead of himself.
Okay. Then on her turn, she's going to begin a bardic performance and inspire courage for everybody.
What
Yay,
does that do?
shapes with Pluto.
She begins a performance based on oratory. So she starts giving a rousing speech of rebellion and victory.
Oh, okay.
Topple the stones of oppression.
I mean, think about it. It was
Okay,
pretty
let's
heroic
see.
of her to just be like,
Courage.
just YOLO mode through the
Aw.
curtain without the bit of luck.
Okay.
Alright, Rex, your
So
turn.
which? Was that the
Um,
Inspire Courage?
It's in conferred ability
+2.
adjustments.
Right, but that was the Inspire Courage, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's at a +2 right now.
Does that even stack with, No, it's competence
Yep.
bonus. Holy shit. It does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. I was like, is that a morale bonus? Because it's gonna suck. But no, it's a
Oh, it's a
it's a
combo.
competence bonus, so it actually stacks with most things because almost nothing gives that. Does that help saves? I don't think it does. No, but it does help damage and stuff, which is things I'm not going to do. I mean, I could walk up now and there's a web in the way. I can't really do a whole lot here. I can just keep casting I could cast Acid Splash, my most deadly spell. It's something I could do.
That might provoke.
I'm just gonna do a withdraw action. No, actually, I can't even withdraw because there's a fucking. He's got threat through that square. Oh, he's blind. Derp. I'm just gonna
Wow.
move. I'm just gonna move.
yeah.
He's blind.
Bardic doesn't actually help my damage.
Because it's not a
because
weapon
it's-
damage.
Right.
It does
it
help your
just
attack
lets
rolls
it,
at
splash
least.
up.
It does. It puts it up to 22.
Yeah. So I mean that's pretty good at least. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna cast a really terrible Acid Splash here.
Okay.
Figure out real fast what the Acid Splash is because there's a lot of buffs on this thing. It's still probably not very good, but is there like a spot? There it is. Okay, so it's plus 10. But I get a penalty because there's people on the way, and it's into combat, so 8 versus touch AC.
8 versus its touch.
8 misses. Alright. That's like a running joke. Every time I cast Acid Splash, it
Oh, 8
does
hit.
literally nothing. Oh, it hits? Holy shit. We're in business.
Its touch is very, very bad.
I do 1 acid damage to it. Spell resistance, no, so.
Okay.
Unless
The
it
acid
actually
seems to
has.
affect it
Yeah, take that, you stupid wasp. That's my turn.
because it's acid. Acid works very well against like almost anything that's like that exists.
That isn't
Alright.
resistant or immune to it? Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was a really effective use of my turn. I'm
It works against the
satisfied with
stone.
that. That's my turn.
So
Okay. Yeah. For a free action, I'm going to replace combat expertise with power attack and use fervor for attack and AC. And full round the one above me.
With a bit of luck.
Oh, with a bit of luck.
So we're only using the damage fields from the first one, I guess.
Right.
31 hits.
This is the blind one.
30
too, right?
hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's
Oh, maybe 3 hits. Did the 25s hit?
The 25 didn't hit. Its flat foot is
So it's
actually like
like 3.
the same as its normal AC.
Yeah.
It losing its dex doesn't hurt it at all.
So 31, 30, and 30. Hey, that luck worked out.
Yep. You hit a couple of times, do some damage. It's in the heavily wounded.
never mind. Man, back in 3, for a second I was thinking like, oh, I wonder if Bit of Luck works how it works with like a monk, but monks don't actually get D20 attack damage dice anymore. They get 2d10 instead, which is technically better most of the time, but not if you have Bit of Luck. I think they did that intentionally. Maybe I don't know if they did. That might just be a coincidence. I don't think there's anything that does a D20 for damage. I think they intentionally standardized it so you never did D20s for dice, for damage dice. Like D12 is as high as it goes.
I think the higher your damage goes, the more likely it is to do multiple d6s.
Yeah. Like that's what happens is you never get to do 20. It just says, here's some extra dice.
Yep. Okay, Nataka, it's your turn. It is burning, so I need the d6. Okay. There's some damage.
I did.
Bam!
Oh, good roll.
Yay!
664452.
Hopefully you don't need. Well, you probably still have only used like a third of your bombs. I bet, huh?
It's gonna try and sting Safa.
Oh.
I've used 7 out of 18.
This may see right
Yeah.
now. 31.
But you do have displacement,
Yeah.
and it's blind. I don't think those stack though.
Yeah, they won't stack,
don't
but
think so.
it does have to roll.
Worst case scenario, I have pellet grenades.
Ugh.
Aw, damn.
Oh, it got you.
19. That's not so bad compared to some.
Yeah, at least it was
Not
a
a high-
low damage roll. Well, not a low damage roll, but it was a. I mean, it was slightly below average damage roll. Yeah, it was
there
one. It was like 0.5
what's
below
the
the average
action
dice
to
roll.
activate a Pearl of Power?
I think
Standard.
it's a standard, but
I'm gonna activate a Pearl of Power.
Okay.
I'm
You
gonna
move
get
it
back my inflict wounds.
Oh, thank you. Fuck yeah. Pearl of Powers! Woo!
Those pearls of power.
Yeah, it's so funny. Nobody really uses them. I think Mantis is like kind of the first person actually has in my games or any game I've been part of. I've given
They're
them to
really-
you guys and I've seen them, but yeah.
they're really popular in Theorycraft at least. Like people, are posting stuff online about like, oh, you should buy a Pearl of Power for
Glen's just
your
gonna take
wizard
a
or
5-foot
whatever.
step back,
It's like a backup
take a
tool,
full
I guess,
defense
yeah.
action, and continue her performance.
How much did I heal for if I healed at all?
The end of your turn, you would have healed for 5.
No, was it not just...
Oh no, Pearl of Power to get the spell. He hasn't actually cast it yet
Oh.
because
It doesn't
yeah,
work
that just gets the
during
spell back.
the- Oh.
Yeah, no, you don't get to like immediately cast a spell. So like Pearl powers are best as like for out of combat getting your spell slots back. Like after you finish a fight, you just be like, I
Alright,
get those
Rexy.
spell slots back.
Yeah.
Right.
Well then.
But I don't have much else I can do here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know we're in a spot where we're just trying to survive out this fight.
Kill it.
And I think I'm just going back to what I did last round. I'll take a move action. I'll pull my acid flask though, because if I hit, it's gonna do an extra damage. I'm gonna use that to as like a conduit. 7 probably does not hit the touch AC though. It's probably 8 was probably
No.
what I needed. Okay,
Goodness.
well, I tried.
Yeah.
An attempt was made.
Okay.
I guess I had to drop my dagger to do that too.
Same old, because prayer's almost off.
Yep.
Am I still
All the
lucky?
attacks. Oh, nice.
No.
You're not
No.
still lucky.
Okay.
But you are lucky.
33 hits. And you do some damage.
33.
The
Crit.
crit hits.
Oh my god.
Ooh, that's a big damage. 53.
Yeah. Power attack times 3.
And the bardic performance giving you 6 more damage.
Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That should be factored in there already.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's good. Because with that crit, same as before, although a different way, you somehow find a vital area on this rock, this stone, this animate stone wasp,
It's their weird
and
shape.
you bring it down.
Yeah, it's that little spot right between the two body parts of it, like the two,
Yeah.
whatever they call that section.
Like you were hitting
That's
a little
Thorax
wasp.
and the abdomen.
Yes, the right between the thorax and the abdomen. That other word that you just said. Yeah, that's like the thin part of it. That's probably where she hit. Like that would right in half.
Yeah.
Or she cuts its head off. She cuts this one's head off.
Well then with
She does
that,
more
they're
damage this
both
time.
down.
So how much more should I heal if I stay where I am?
Can you bring the turn tracker back up?
That was 3 rounds so far that I've healed. This will be the 4th one. So
That was
out of
round
5.
7.
I erased.
That was round 7.
Okay, so you've healed for 3 rounds, then you'll heal for another 8.
So 8 times 5, 40.
4.
And then I don't know if Valyria is going to cast another heal spell on you or not, but...
Okay.
I will.
And phew. That's what Quilindra says. She wipes her brow.
Oh,
Good job, everyone.
that was a lovely
including...
speech you gave. It kind of helped.
Yeah. Including you, Kalindra, because I don't know what we would have done if you hadn't... If the compulsion effect had forced you to leave. I'm not sure how we would deal with that, but... Fortunately, I'm glad that you did it because it helped, and I'm glad that you were able to overcome it.
She says, "Well, I mean, that's not too big of a problem. I've gotten past it a couple of times before, but these wasps have always stopped me."
I hand Araxi my wand and ask her if she can cast it on me maybe 2 times.
Sure. What is it, Infernal Healing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd do that over the course of 2 minutes while I'm doing that, like while we're waiting for the healing to take effect, we'd probably discuss what we're gonna do.
Okay.
So
Disagree
because
with that.
well, that's too bad because I'm like, whatever, it's Infernal Healing. I'm not even casting it, I'm just using a wand. And yeah, I'll mention that. So like, I don't know if there's gonna be any guards directly outside, but like, keep in mind this is still right in the middle of whatever that city's name is.
Right.
So
So night.
yeah, we're still in Ayadara. So I mean, I could teleport us once we're outside of here, and a small distance away. I could teleport us somewhere. But it'd probably be somewhere. It's dangerous to teleport somewhere I haven't been before as well. Like where would the first place we're supposed to go for this this elf gate that we need to get to or whatever that Kalindra was talking about on her map? I look at Kalindra like you're the one that told us that knows how to get there. Like where are we supposed to be going next?
She says the first one isn't too far from here.
Okay.
It's called Lotus Gate, and there's an area outside of the city when we're leaving Ayadara, and it's marked as it's a delicate stone arch that's at the center of a bunch of ring-shaped gardens that are filled with lotus flowers. It's fairly noticeable.
Do you expect us to run into trouble there? I think probably as long as we don't run into anyone directly working for the Winter Council. We were never officially placed under arrest or anything. I imagine most of the people we run into would not have any sort of reaction to us, right?
Hold on, what was that?
I'm saying if we should be able to actually fairly freely, for at least a short time, be able to move throughout Ayadara because we were never officially like arrested or anything. Most people we run into won't even know who we are, or like might know we were like those. I mean, I guess they'll know we're the weird people that we're talking to, that were at the court or whatever. But we weren't actually. There was no statement made about it or anything. We were just kind of quietly put in here. So unless we run directly into someone.
Business in Ayadara, we can take care of it quickly, but I wouldn't linger. She says the Queen's Guard.
I don't want to linger
are the
either.
one who likely took you here, so they would.
I'm just saying, I don't think at least getting to the Lotus Garden shouldn't be an issue. Even if it's here near Ayadara, I'm not too concerned about that yet, at least.
Well, there's usually guards stationed at the gates, so we should take some precaution.
We can poof outside of the gate, or I don't know if we can. Can we do that, Araxi?
No, I don't think so. I think we're gonna have to go there. I've never been there before.
No. I mean, dimension door to the other side of like a wall of the city.
Maybe.
I mean, I can fly over it, unless there are guards on the walls too.
Like, would we be able to just walk there?
To Lotus Gate?
Yeah, like how close is it?
She says, we can. It's not that far away, but we have to move quickly. Even
Right.
if you feel that, like, you can trust most of the other elves in the city, like, we cannot, like, the Winter Council will make sure that we don't get where we want to
Oh,
go,
as soon
and
as
they
as soon
keep...
as they know we're not here, there'll probably be a word put out, but
Says yes, and they are their own society. Like, they have their own agents everywhere. And they'll stop at nothing to maintain the status quo.
is it like a we'll be able to get there today?
She nods her head, yes, we can actually get there within, like, an hour.
Okay. And I guess we should expect some sort of resistance. I don't suppose we'll be able to talk our way through it.
Well, she says, I'm prepared to try and talk our way through any guards posted there.
Yeah, me too.
Like, are they gonna specifically be people for the Winter Council, or are they just gonna be random elves?
She says, I can't be sure. Our our best bet is that they're simply guards in the city and they don't know about us. But once we get through it, I think we can stay ahead of any pursuers before the Winter Council realizes it.
Hopefully.
Okay.
So let's get out of here.
All right, but I gotta go AFK for like 5 minutes. So
Okay, so you guys go
I'll be
through
right
here.
back.
These doors are actually not locked. They are very much open.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just the buggers that will kill people.
I
Yep.
still feel
They'll-
like a hero, so let's go.
They make you realize that it's better to be inside the chamber. The Paradise Chamber.
I mean, it was
Does
nice for
heroism
a
give
day.
bonuses to skill checks? I think it does. That'll
It does.
still be on.
Okay. So while Pluto gets back, if you guys have any questions in character, or you guys want to do any shopping in character or something else, go ahead. As Coolinger said, you guys do have a
No.
little bit of freedom.
Huh.
And she'll inform you guys of how this is going to work. She tells you that there are two types of Ayudara. Some are simply two-way portals that link distant locations, but many are hubs that connect to two or more sites. For the simple portals, you just activate them and step through. The hubs are a bit more complex. You need a portal key to indicate which of the multiple destinations you wish to travel to. And she says, I have all of the portal keys we'll need to navigate our route. From Ayadara to a site in Galt, then to northern Irison, then to the abandoned elven fortress in Ustalav. And it's from the fortress, a place called Mirianath, that we make our final journey into Tanglebriar. But before we
But
reach
that
Mirianath, we
fortress
should prepare.
is the thing that's rumored to have the Banshee, right?
She nods. She says, the rumor holds that the elves who once held Mirianath fell to temptation and became banshees. I can protect us somewhat with
Yikes.
my performance, but more protection against it would be wise.
Okay.
Of our mind, more communal stuff, I guess. Communal wisdom.
I thought it's a fortitude save.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know these creatures. Is it a what kind of knowledge? Banshees?
Religion.
Yeah, I don't know.
I already
anything.
passed this. I think the Banshee's Wail is a fortitude save.
Yeah, this is Safa talking. She don't know shit. Me neither. I actually haven't toyed with the Banshee template, or not template, but it's outlook.
She says, Ustalav is the only place we should have trouble. In Galt and Irison, we only need to keep our heads level and talk our way through.
Okay. It's getting harder to do day by day.
I'll be right back. I need to turn my space heater on because it's fucking cold in here.
I do not have anything to purchase.
Hmm.
Yeah, if not, that's fine. We're just waiting on Pluto.
Yeah.
Alright, sorry, I'm back. I had to help Corey with something.
How many rings can a person wear at a time?
Only
You
two.
can wear as many rings as you have on your fingers, but you can only get the benefits of 2 magical rings.
Okay, that's what I was. Yeah. I think I want to hunt for a ring of resistance.
I don't think there is.
I don't think that exists.
No.
Yeah, it does.
Well, there's rings that give resistance bonuses, a few of them, but...
Okay, I'm literally looking in Hero Lab. There's ring of resistance 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not like an energy resistance then or something?
Yeah, it literally says ring
Weird.
of resistance 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Okay. This is so weird to me because I'm like, a resistance should be a cloak, but I guess...
It's from
Huh.
Rune.
It lists Cloak of Resistance
Runes of
in there.
Aslan.
Runes of Aslan.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what that is, but yeah, no, it's
They're slightly more expensive than the cloak. Isn't a Cloak of Resistance +1 only 1,000 gold?
Yes, well
This
that
is
would make sense for it to be more
1,500.
expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the downside to it then. But I mean, if that's the thing. If you need it though, it makes sense. I don't know. I
If
mean,
that's what you want, then you
See,
should be
I've-
able to find it. A +1
okay,
is
'cause
fairly low.
like I've got a cloak that I like,
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
I only have one ring, so
yeah, that makes sense
perfectly
then.
fine with.
Yeah.
um. Okay, so I can find a +1.
Mhm.
Could I find a +2? That's 6,000.
Is there a spell I want to pick up
That's a
over
pretty-
here?
Big jump.
should be able
also. 6,000 for +2.
It goes from 4,000
Luckily,
to
because
6,000
you're
to
in-
+2. Yeah.
Luckily, because you're in an elven metropolis, the magic item pay ceiling is really high. So you should be able to find a 6,000 gold one.
Okay. Now let's see here.
Would Death Ward counter a Banshee's Wail?
Yeah, I think so.
If it's a death effect,
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna-
I mean it negates negative energy effects as well. Like makes people immune to them. So
well, you do know that banshees do cause negative energy damage.
okay.
Their whales don't, but it will help
Their
you
whales don't?
against the save.
Okay.
Because a banshee's wail, you would know, is considered a death effect. To
Okay.
most people, it is deadly.
Right. And if I knew how to if I knew how to frickin' cast a heightened spell, I could do that with silence, I think, to get past it. But I don't.
It's not on the wizard spell list, or I'd pick it up, and then I could. Well, I mean, yeah, I can't get it though. If I was a Magabian initiate, though, I could totally cast it, but I'm not. God, that class is so bonkers. I kind of want to play it someday, but on the other hand, I'm not sure if I ever should. I think it might be too bonkers.
Did you guys see chat?
Oh, ring of protection, 250 gold. Cool. I will add that then real fast here. Wait, I didn't put a number here. Oh, I did put a number at the end of that. Wow.
Sweet. Now I have no random things in my inventory.
Oh, that reminds me as well. No, I already sold those. Okay, we're good on that.
Wait,
I was gonna say I had like some stupid bucklers, but I think I got rid of those finally a few sessions ago. So.
Oh wait, I don't have this +1 dagger anymore. I got rid of that.
You could go buy a scroll of Wall of Sound.
Wall of Sound? Is
Oh,
that a way to
I don't know
counter a
if it
Banshee?
actually works. No, never mind.
Anyways, I get rations and fill up my water and...
Yeah, I'll do that too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have these 5 gems actually sitting in my inventory apparently. 50 gold piece each, 5 gems.
I feel like I want to get some spells, but I'm not sure what to pick up. I could just pick up. I could spend like a lot of money and get sending like that. Even though I know Valyria can cast it, I want to have sending just so I can contact my master, right? Like, and let him know, like, give him updates. So it makes a lot of sense for me to want to pick that up. I think, even though it doesn't actually help us in terms of like combat at all, but I feel like that's something I'd want to pick up. And then I'm planning to because I haven't talked to him for like a week, a week again, since when he contacted me last. And I'm like, I probably need to be able to contact him directly. So I'm gonna myself. So I think that's something I'm gonna pick up. I think that's gonna cost me like 1,000 gold to get.
There.
Like a scroll sending.
Now my inventory's clean. The 5 gems apparently I had appraised a while ago. Never sold. They've been sitting on
See, I have heroism. Still would be probably going right now. So yeah, that definitely I definitely can learn it with that roll. So pick up sending.
You're doing this in the park?
Hmm?
Where are you doing this at?
Well, I guess I wouldn't actually add the spell yet. I just buy the scroll for now. That's a good point, because it's going to take a while to do. So for now, I just buy the scroll, and I'm planning to learn it later. Just like learning a spell, yeah. Because it's still going to take me like 5 hours to scribe it, so I probably won't actually get to do it for a while. So for now, actually, I'm not going to, I guess, ignore that roll, even though it was a really good roll. I'll probably fail the next time I want to do it, but for now I'm just going to add a scroll of scroll. Let's find a scroll here. Oh man, if only I had 13,000 gold, I get a staff of Nethies.
If only.
Yeah. Scrolls. Add custom scroll. That sounds good. And it's gonna be sending. And that's 700 gold pieces. What? Yeah, it would be 700 gold pieces, I guess. Okay.
I think I'm gonna go get a drink. I think that's what Nataka's gonna do at this point. Just while waiting, get a drink.
Like an elvish wine or something.
Sure. I want something stronger than that. Been through a lot recently.
All wine here is elven wine.
I guess.
Maybe some imported dwarven ale or something.
Oh,
Something
they don't
strong.
carry that.
Oh, heathens.
They don't like dwarves. Oh, that's a fight. Derek, you in Glass Cannon, they have like the thing where they were talking about Neanderhof. They're like the dwarves in Neanderhof are inexplicably they speak French or like with a French accent
God,
just to like throw people off. I'm like that is genius actually.
right?
Like
So you
dwarves with
go
a
in, you
French.
think they're gonna be talking like this, and then they're talking like this. You pig scum.
Yeah, like
What?
that's like the best thing I've ever heard. I'm like, holy shit! I wish I'd thought of that. Anyway. Speaking of dwarves,
Okay.
just reminded me of that. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm gonna pick up that. And then I don't know. I feel like I probably should pick up one other scroll or something, but I'm not sure. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just save my money.
Yeah. Oh, when you guys are ready.
I'm close to being ready. I think I mean, if everyone else is ready, I'd be fine. Because I'll probably we'll probably start doing something. And be like, shit. Now I know what spell I wanted, but you know, that's how it always works. Like no matter what.
Well, I'm ready.
Okay. Then Quilindra will begin leading you guys out of town. And she is going to perception. Because she is on high alert for the guards.
Yeah, I'll do that too.
I'll work on doing that once I find the right tab. My inventory's got shit in it that I just never cleaned out on Roll20. It just keeps adding, never emptying.
Okay. Well, you guys begin to approach Lotus Gate. And you guys do so a little slowly, keeping an eye out. And as you get closer, you can see that Quilindra gets increasingly more nervous. Because as you approach, you guys haven't seen any trace of guard. And she begins muttering to herself that, like, that's weird, like, they're usually here.
Okay.
What do my elf eyes see, Mr. DM?
You guys, you see that that it seems to be very peaceful here and tranquil. That there are no guards here. In fact, there's nobody.
Sorry, I want to buy
It is
Summon Monster 5 as well.
that's
Sorry
fine.
if I can do that.
It is conveniently quiet.
Convenient.
And
While Araxi was buying, I would have prepared a couple of spells. I'm preparing some stuff if shit goes down and Safa gets hurt again.
okay. And as you guys approach the gate, she holds up her hand and like begins like looking around more intently, like avoiding stepping right up to it. Do you guys do anything?
I do a barrel roll.
I look around intently. I don't know
I'll
if there's
get ready
really
to throw a
anything I
bomb.
can do.
I mean, like if I haven't seen anything, then there's not much we can do, right?
This has probably been hours, so the heroisms would have all worn off, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me adjust to save in case that's important.
Let me uncheck all these buttons. 'Cause they probably all wore off. Yeah. I do still have Rite of Centered Mind though, because that is a duration. I would have probably extended that actually, so it has like a duration of like 2 days. But
Okay.
Granted, it only gives me one reroll on a failed will save, and it's only versus like enchantments, I think, or something. But
Eventually, Quilindra moves up to the gate and she takes out this garnet that she's one of the gems she's carrying, and she taps it next to the gate, and a portal materializes within like a minute or so, but she doesn't enter it, and she keeps looking aloof within the meadow.
Okay.
hmm.
Does anybody else do anything?
I'll suggest that we go through the portal.
You guys first.
So
I'll
I'm
follow
gonna,
you.
before we do, I'm gonna
What?
like let's discuss the fact that nobody's here. Like, what could that mean?
Oh, they're waiting to
Quilindra
ambush us
says,
on the other side.
Quietly, she says, yes, like it's possible that they may be waiting to ambush us.
Okay. Do we have any sort of preparations we want to do before we go through there?
Oh, unless you want me to go in first.
I could go invisible and go through.
But even if you do, like, we're not going to know what to expect on their side because you're not going to be able to communicate with us about it. I think we probably should just all go through together.
She says that she can cast the spell that she did before on herself.
Wait,
That's protection.
would I be able to, like, would I know if I could detect thoughts through the portal?
No.
No, damn. Okay.
I'm going to cast Overland Flight so I can fly around if I need to.
Okay.
It lasts for hours anyway.
Well, she's gonna put that spell on herself. She's gonna cast Mirror Image. Okay, she gets a few images.
And then, other than that, I cast a shield on myself, extended shield on myself before I go through as well. Give myself a little bit of AC, but
I
just in case I need it.
have my fan out.
Alright, she also has a rapier out.
And yep, I'm ready to go.
Before
I
we,
have my glaive out.
Before we
Oh,
go
that's
in,
so threatening looking.
Nataka, can you put this oil of Taggart on my weapon?
Oh yeah, I'm also gonna seclude my Grimoire away before, or again now that I don't have a
Yeah,
something blocking it from me sending things to the ethereal
I-
plane.
Yeah,
I
just in
apply
case.
the oil of Taggart to the weapon.
Sweet.
And I had that one switched around to injury too, I believe, so.
Yeah.
Sweet. Ta-da! Your weapon is poisoned.
Okay.
Alright, I think we're all set
And
then.
is everybody ready to step through?
Yep.
Okay.
We'll go through as a group.
You all
I've got
go
some
through.
fucking purple worm poison too. I forgot about that.
You step through the gate, and you find yourself in a giant central cavern. There are cathedral-like buildings. There
Is it
are
the Underdark?
softly humming crystals, floating motes of multicolored light, and stone bunkers.
No ambush?
So there's no ambush?
When you guys get there, there are some soldiers there. However, the few that are there, they welcome you, and they offer you drinks of wine and snacks of fruit if you wish.
What are
And
they?
it seems like their race.
Yeah.
They're elves.
Oh.
But they don't seem They don't seem to be thinking anything of it. Okay, cool. I guess I'll take that, but we're not planning to stick here very long because that could be a bad idea.
Valeria and Arax, you two don't sense that they have any ulterior motives from offering you hospitality.
Yeah, they're just doing their job.
I'm sorry,
I-
I've eaten recently. But perhaps
I drank
another
a
time.
bunch.
And yeah,
What
it
the heck
seems
happened to my
fairly
pen?
busy here. People coming and going, not necessarily through the gate, but just around Galt.
Hey, I asked Kalindra, what's the name of this place again? What, you said Galt?
We're in the region of Galt, and this place is simply called Galt Gate. Derek, did you have a question?
I was just saying it looked like, in the picture, it looked like it was a dwarven city. I was excited.
That's probably what the picture is, but I'm just using it because this is the closest reference I could find.
Got it, okay.
So it's
might be some
underground,
dwarves,
though.
Yeah, it's underground.
Weird. But we're not in the Darklands, though.
Correct.
Well, this elf city looks better than the other underground elf city.
If you have questions about that, Coolinger will tell you that this region used to be dedicated to some elven gods, but during the time that the elves were gone, that this place was mostly razed by Taldan soldiers. So now my people don't really come back here to like inhabit it. We just kind of set up small bunkers here to patrol the gate.
So,
I
like,
see.
the image here shows a bunch of people, like, at, like, markets and shit, but actually, in reality, there's probably not very many people here, then. It's mostly
No, there's
empty.
still some heavy traffic.
Oh, okay.
It seems to be like a really big trading hub.
Okay, so actually, that part is accurate, then.
Yeah.
How far do we got to go for the next one, then? Does it make sense to... Like, we've been probably walking for a few hours, at least. We probably have quite a bit of daylight left, though. I mean, we're underground, but...
She says that we actually will be in whatchamacallit. We'll be in Tanglebriar in no time. She says, I just need a couple of minutes to open the gate to our next destination. And she shows you the bracelet she's wearing on one of her wrists, and it's mostly gemstone, and it looks like it's moonstone. And she says that this is our ticket to Iris.
Oh, okay. But
First was a guard.
You mentioned that when we get there, there's going to be like a guardian there, and I don't know if we're ready to fight that today.
Well, she's not in Irison, although I'm sure there will be some
It's
guards there
later
like
on.
in here.
Okay.
She says in Ustalov. That's from Irison to Ustalov.
Okay. So maybe we go to Irison and then not go any further, perhaps? I don't know. I mean, I do want to go... Probably want to get some distance before word spreads. If we get through a couple gates, I'd feel much safer, and hopefully they won't know which way we're going.
She says, I believe the gate in Irison is fairly remote, and it's not in a city. It's not in a city.
Yeah, that probably is the safest place to go then.
Well, maybe. Depends on how cold it is.
She says, well, whenever you're ready.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
think we have any business we want to do here, so it's awesome looking at places as it is.
She says, well, if you ever wanted to visit it sometime.
No, or actually
I'm
wouldn't
sure
say
the
it's an
garden-
awesome looking place. But... Or maybe she
Alright,
would, she'd
she,
say it sarcastically.
I
She
still
uses
got a
her
cup of
moonstone
wine in my hand.
as the key, and within a couple of minutes, the portal materializes.
Alright, and we
she,
haven't...
will go in with you all.
Okay.
I'm assuming everybody does.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Chillin'.
Like how we're all like different size tokens for some reason.
Safa's like mini. It's just a mini Safa.
Alright, you step into suddenly like very, very cold climate.
Yeah.
You step out of a pale arch amongst this small copse of pine trees, and you see that the arch looks out over a lake, a frozen lake. And the snowfall is still quite heavy here. It's snowy.
Yay!
Yay, we're in Irison.
I don't think I
Yay.
have clothes for this, but I still have a level 1 slot open, and Endure Elements is on my spell list.
Also, you might have cold resistance built in anyway.
Oh, that's true.
How long are we
But I
gonna
can
do
Endure
this?
Element somebody else.
Little chilly out here.
She says that I can open the portal to Ustalav whenever we want.
Now?
I don't know if
Or, oh no, we don't want to go there
I-
right now, right?
I don't know if we're ready to fight a banshee though.
She says as long as we go during the day, we shouldn't have much trouble with her,
We can't
and we still have
stay
daylight to
here.
burn.
No, we should be safer than sorry. Let's move away from the gate a ways and like out of sight of it.
I mean, I can cast
In
Endure
case-
Elements on people as well.
And I will, and once we do that, I'll cast a single cast of Endure Elements, and then I am going to, I have things that will help against banshees.
Okay.
I have spells to prepare.
So, I guess as you guys are talking, or before you stop talking, or whatever, something does happen. You hear another voice that is accented in common, but it's a strange kind of common, a different dialect.
Okay.
And the voice cries out, says, "You there! Lower your weapons and cast no spell. Hands where we can see them."
Is it sad that I actually expected French?
Oh, there's some elves. Alright, sure, for now I'll do what they say. I don't even need my hands to cast some of my spells.
I just
Whatever.
I look around and I continue sipping from my goblet of wine.
There's a total of 8 of them.
Yep. Okay. Well, for now I'm gonna do what they say and see what else they have to say.
One says, "To give us no cause to attack, and we'll let you go in peace."
Oh, perfect.
We're just travelers. We have a guide.
I say in Elven, well, we're not doing anything, and then I take another drink of wine.
Two of them get a little bit closer to you guys. They do have weapons with them. One has a. They both have like the same, similar pairs of weapons, but one of them has a bow drawn, the other one has a curved blade drawn.
Huh, I have each of those. That's funny. Take another sip.
And these elves do look very pale in their skin. They kind of have like a tint to it.
Yeah, like they might be Arctic
And their features
elves or
also
whatever.
look a little like different too. They almost look kind of like feral, like kind of exaggerated features. But they immediately begin to demand like what it is that you're doing.
No, we're just passing through. Like Valeria just said.
I hold out my goblet. Wanna drink? I speak in Elvish.
If you hold up your hand, like they all ready their bows on you. On you in particular.
Well, I mean, it's a goblet, guys. It's got drink in it. I'm not. Whatever. I take another drink.
However you would sheath a glaive, I sheath my glaive.
Okay, you put it away.
Well, I can't sheath my goblet, so.
I probably don't even have a weapon out anyway, because... Yeah. Sometimes I have a dagger out, but I don't... If I had a dagger out, I put it away. I don't think I did, though.
And I tell them that we would like your permission to use this gate to travel through on the morn, and then we won't be disturbing you again.
They begin to think about, or well, a couple of them do. The others ready their action. And after a few moments of consideration, the elves closest to you, one of them tells you that, very well, we're willing to let you continue on your way, but there will be a toll.
What?
And what's
Our
that?
supplies in this region are scarce, and in order to keep up our vigil, it takes a lot of communicating with our cousins in Keanan. And they say that they'll let you rest here as long as you guys aren't violent. And if you pay a toll of 200 GP per person.
Wait.
I can make you all a very nice feast.
How do you get supplies here? Like, I'm trying to determine, like, if they know how to use the gate.
They say, of
'Cause if
course,
they don't
we
know
know
how
how
to
to use the gate.
Yeah, so
But I
they'd
didn't
probably just
actually
like
ask that.
through. Yeah, they'd be like through the gate, duh.
They tell you that
Oh.
supplies from Keanan only come here a couple of times a year.
Well, then why not just go through more often? Do more trades. I'm sure you've got things out here that they don't have back there that they could use.
No, that's why they want money. So they can go buy supplies.
Yeah. We're here because...
Or at least that's what they say. Maybe they actually
because
just want money.
the government in Ayadara posted us here. They pay us.
Does their toll sound reasonable? Do I think they're trying to extort me?
Extort.
Valeria, you don't think they're trying to extort you, but it is a high price. So, I mean, you figure that, they must not get supplies very often.
I'll agree.
I don't really have that kind of money to spare. Funds are
I
tight.
mean, like, are you paying for all of us then? Because I don't agree. That's
No.
way too much.
I'm not paying 1,000 gold, but I'll pay. Actually,
Does Kalindra have 200 gold as well?
I'm going to try to negotiate the price down.
I don't think Kalindra would really have anything, would she?
Like, I actually don't have very much money. I spent almost all of it on scrolls, basically. And on, like, crafting earlier.
She like kind of like opens her pockets up and like into the empty, and she says like in a whisper, like, I don't have any coin. All I have are these gemstones and stuff that are worth what they're asking, but these are how we get to the other place.
So
Then let's not stay here.
I am going to tell them that I will prepare them a grand feast tomorrow morning, and that we will pay. We would like to pay some of the toll, but that is a very steep price. And if there's any way that they can lower it, perhaps, then it would be easy. It would be in both of our benefits.
Your diplomacy is pretty good, though these elves are very frigid on their stance, as they don't even seem to be indifferent. Like they're kind of unfriendly towards you right now.
We don't need to even stay here. Like, we can just go somewhere else. It's not a
They
big
tell
deal.
you that if you don't have the what we want in coin, they say that they prefer not to take coin, and if you have it in gems or magical items, that they'll accept that as well. In fact, they prefer that.
Nah, we don't need
And
to
that
stay here.
they say that they're not interested in your feat.
I'm not interested in paying them anything. So, I mean, I don't see why we would need to pay them anything. It's not like, you know, we're intruding in their village or their personal space. We're on an empty plot of land.
Well, we sort of are.
True.
Like, we're not asking them for any goods or services. We're just saying, hey, leave us alone, we'll leave you
We're gonna
alone.
camp out
No big
here.
deal. Yeah, we're not using any of their stuff. We're not going near their.
Hey,
We're
Raxi's
just in
like
an area.
maybe whispers over like, we don't have to stay here. We can just leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of with that. These people don't
Where would we
appreciate
go?
my wine.
Who cares? Anywhere but here.
We could go back to the last place, rest up, and then just pop through here.
Do we
later.
really
I
don't
mean,
think we can take care of a banshee with what we got available right now? I know.
Yes.
I do not think we can take care of a banshee with what we have right now. I
I'm
think we
pretty
would
sure
all
half the
die.
party would die at least, if not all, not everyone.
Well, I've got 2 wands of cure light wounds, and I got 11 bombs left to drop.
No, the
so,
wands
I
aren't
mean-
going to help us at all.
Well, the wands aren't going to help you anyway.
Not during combat. If we live, sure, but
Where on Hero Lab? Where do I see my charges of things?
in play.
Okay, I have
It's
a
under
full
track
wand of
resources.
Cure Light Wounds. I'll say, how does this do for half of us?
One will go to inspect it if you allow them to.
Yeah, I'll step up and I'll allow them to inspect it.
She looks it over, and she seems to be able to detect magic herself too. She twirls it around a bit and passes it back to the other elf, and the other one also inspects it. And they say that this is useful. This is something we can use. We'll accept this as half of your payment.
I can give them a potion of heroism. I don't think I'm ever going to use it.
Should give him a potion of heroin.
But I don't know if they want a potion of
Bastards.
heroism. Because, I mean, I can just... The thing is I can just cast
How many
heroism.
potions of Cure Wounds did we get?
Cure moderate
Um,
wounds?
The
You gave her
Telemir's
a
Guard?
wand of how much? A wand of cure
I
light.
gave her a wand of Cure Light.
Wounds,
with 50
how many
charges.
charges? Yeah, so a fully charged
Okay.
one.
Yeah. So that's.
So that should be
Well, that's
750
worth of gold.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so wait,
how
no,
about-
that's more than half. I was trying to get that to be 800. Sorry, I thought we were.
Well, they'll accept it as a 750.
They'll accept it
I'll
at
offer.
750. Okay,
I
I'll
will
pay the other
offer-
250. I have
Well,
2
hold
rubies.
on, hold on. I'll offer 5 pellet grenades. That's 250.
Oh, okay.
I've got 10 of them, and I don't use them very often, so.
You're offering her something.
Some pellet grenades.
I've got some
Okay. Well, when
iron
you pull
pellet
them out,
grenades.
she looks at them and she says like, "What are these?"
Wow, it's a fun little toy. You pull this little pin, throw it at your enemy, and little balls fire out and do a lot of damage to them.
It rips them to shreds.
Boom. So it does, in game terms, 1d6 points bludgeoning damage, 1d6 points piercing damage, and 1d6 points fire damage in a 10-foot radius.
Give me a diplomacy. And talk.
Great.
She looks unsure about what this
You
is.
hate me, don't you?
No, you're just.
I'll
talking,
aid
you're
him.
negotiating.
I feel like I should
Like
be
Valeria's
aiding you.
like, they're really useful.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I get a -1. This is why I feel like I should be aiding Valeria in that. Or could I use my alchemy?
So like, like the elf seems interested in in these things because you describe them as being useful, but because of like your strange force of personality and like the way that you get when you
That
start
strange laugh he
describing them,
does.
it
Yeah.
starts to put the elf off, and she doesn't want them.
I say, wait. Here, tell you what. I'll throw in an extra one that you can test it out and see what it does. Like throw it at the tree over there. Make sure everyone stays away from it, but throw it at the tree over there so you can see what it does.
Well, I have Caphorite. I'm going to try to bargain some Caphorite with her. I forget how much a pound
I'm
of this is
talking
worth.
with Nataka about this stuff, and
So yeah, I'm saying, I'll give you an extra one so that you can test it out to make sure you like what it does. Essentially.
She's like, I'm gonna throw it at you then.
It's like, just throw it at the tree over there, and just watch what it does. They're very useful items.
she says well, one goes to bargain with you, Valeria, and this one seems reluctant to trust you, Nataka. She regards you with a lot of suspicion still.
Yeah, she thinks it's a trick
Understand
probably.
that.
Like, what's gonna happen when I throw this? Is it gonna kill me? Is it gonna cause a bunch of
See,
smoke
I
and they're
could-
gonna run away?
I could do it too, but I mean, I figured you'd want to try it yourself.
It's so much more satisfying that way, right?
Exactly. You don't even know.
She says that she'll try this.
I wanna-
I already
I
sold
wanna
my
try
calf,
and-
right?
Try and convince her using my knowledge of this stuff. Won't that be
Well,
rolling a
you don't need
craft
to waste
alchemy?
it if you think you can use it.
I've
I'll
got 10
try
of them.
to-
I've had them since I started with the character. I haven't used it yet.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I'm like,
Just give away some of these, yeah.
Yeah.
You probably would use them if you're against something that your fire stuff doesn't work against. I don't know, do you have like a thing that lets your grenades or your bombs do different types of damage yet?
I have a spell that lets them do electric, and I've also got a
Oh,
sword
okay.
and a bow, and I've got a bunch of
I
different
know you
things
used a
can
bow
do.
one time. It wasn't super
It wasn't
effective.
too enthusiastic,
It
yeah.
it might have been a little bit better than my acid splash at least. Maybe. That's
No, because I missed each time.
yeah, but that's what I do with acid splash too. I've done a total of
True.
like 5 damage over this entire campaign with acid splash, I think.
We'll see if Nintaka's negotiations go well.
Alright, well, the
I
elf
hold one out and
takes
offer.
the thing. And she's gonna move away from you and the others, although the other elves all still have their bows ready on you in case this is some kind of trick.
I say just throw it at that tree over there
So-
and watch.
Well, she'll
Like I'm
throw
trying to
it.
point it away from
And
everyone too.
are these one of those grenades that have like they detonate in so many rounds?
No, it lands and boom.
Okay.
No, those are
It
unique
has
to
what kind of
Ranger.
damage?
I think
Burst.
they're called dimensional grenades. Which were super cool, by the way.
What kind of damage do these pillar grenades do?
They do 1d6 bludgeoning, 1d6 piercing, and 1d6 fire.
Okay, so she throws it, and however long it takes for it to explode, it does seem to do a little bit of damage. And the elves all kind of like, they get distracted by the explosion for a second, and then, yeah, like, return to policing you.
They see a bunch
And
of dents and
they-
holes in the tree and some scorch
They
marks.
talk with each other, and they say that they'll take the 10 that you're offering as some of the
5, you mean?
as some of the
Well,
payment.
I offered 5 because they're about 50 gold each.
But you have 10 total, right?
I had 10, then they used one.
I don't think Nataka's
So
told them that,
essentially-
that there's 10 though.
Yeah, I offered them 5.
He offered
and said I
5.
had another one they could test with, so essentially 6.
Yeah, he hasn't actually told them how many there are. Just
They say
he's
that they'll
offered
take
5.
these 5, but still want like about 100 gold more worth of stuff. They say that these weapons are only somewhat useful against the creatures that they normally have to fend off here. That the fire
Somewhat useful against
is
a
nice,
tree,
but this like the shrapnel and stuff won't work on the Fae that come around here very often. They say that if it was cold iron, it would be different.
Oh yeah, that's right. We have our drow outfits.
Yeah, it's 75 gold value, but it's also
Mine's
a drow.
more.
Yeah, mine is just 75, but I don't think they'd like that item.
I don't remember how much it was worth. I think I'm just wearing it. Or maybe
they
I'm
ask if
wearing
you
the royal
have-
dress that and put my other outfit in the closet.
They say they don't want the outfit. if
I
they-
don't even offer it. No, I don't even offer it. I'm like, that would be silly, because they'd be like
I'll offer them a ruby. A very nice ruby.
Okay.
a ruby.
What's its value?
100 gold.
Alright. One of them will take it. Takes just a moment to appraise it, and she nods her head and tucks it away. And the elves reconvene, and they seem satisfied with what you've given them as supplies and trade goods.
Hey, actually... So we're thinking about staying here overnight?
Yep.
Yeah. Because
They
the
say that
next
they'll
place
allow you
is
to
the Banshee,
leave
right?
here,
Mm-hmm.
but they won't be responsible for anything that happens to you while you are here.
That's fine. If you weren't
Oh, okay.
here and we camped here without paying you, you still wouldn't be responsible, so...
No, but we do have to patrol this, and even though hardly anybody ever comes through here, we can't let them endanger the nation of Kianan.
Sure. Safa just shrugs.
That's a
and
very
shrugs.
noble cause.
Now you
I'm sure you're doing an excellent job.
You say you use fire to fight the creatures out here, right?
Yes.
And I give
Well,
them a little motivational speech to make them less grumpy. Well, not speech, song.
I'm an alchemist. Would we be able to get maybe some food and drink if I were to maybe mix you up some alchemist fire potions?
They said they'd be willing to trade food and drinks for those alchemical goods.
Okay, I'll get to work on that, and some more, maybe a barrel of wine or something like that with some rations would be nice. Trying to set up
Okay.
nice relations
So,
with people.
we'll probably move a distance away. So
They
that
still
we're not...
look at you, Nataka, with particular, like, disdain.
They can't see what I can do though, so it's probably for the best.
But
I
they
think
leave you
it's
be for
more
now.
about you being an elf.
I think it's more about Nataka being kind of a freaking creepy weirdo. That's what it is.
Before he was being
Like,
a
really.
weirdo, though, the elves looked at him funny.
No, they were looking
Yeah,
at
no,
all of us.
He was...
It wasn't.
The first thing he did was being a creepy weirdo.
Yeah.
Like, here,
no,
come drink out of my goblet.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
had
They're very.
Okay, so my character's a little drunk. Okay, shush.
Well, that's the thing. That is Nataka. Nataka is just a creepy weirdo. Like, that's just
It's
who
true.
Nataka is. And like,
well, and then
I don't know.
Nataka
Like,
just looks like it too, like the fucking candle hat and
He has
everything.
a fucking
yeah.
lantern on his hat.
yeah, like
Like,
Nataka's
come
a
on.
really. Like, elves are probably like, what is wrong with that guy? I don't know. They might even be more creeped out than a normal person, because a normal person might see Nataka and be like, "Oh, it's just an elf." Elves are all weird. Like, that's what Araxi probably thinks when she first saw Nataka. Like, "Oh, it's just another weird elf." Like, whatever. But like, the elves are like, "No, that's actually weird, even by elf standards."
So I'm gonna start getting to work on the alchemist fires.
Okay, help.
And I'm guessing
Hope-
you guys are setting up camp.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
probably swap out. So I'm gonna pull my book out and like
Let's
swap
set
out
up
a
camp
level
on
one
the other
spell.
side of these rocks.
Because I think I'm going to need to cast some endure elements for some people.
And I will prepare an endure elements.
I don't need Rite of Centered Mind anymore, I already have it cast, so I'll just swap that out. I might need it tomorrow, though, I don't know. Do Banshees have enchantment effects? I think they might. And then, yeah, I'll cast... Oh, whoops, that was dumb of me.
Well,
That's fine, I'll
before,
fix it.
you know, I'll do watches and,
Okay. Because you guys are going to be here for quite a few hours. There's still a lot of daylight in the day.
yeah.
Well, yeah, I'll probably use that time
Coolidge does
to...
say that that was well handled. That these elves are, as you can see, are much more brash and a little bit savage.
Well, they're in Irison. They have to be, or else they wouldn't be in Irison. They'd be dead.
She says,
Does
"I'm not
Safa
sure,
say
I
that?
suppose."
No. Safa, I don't... Well, maybe. Does Safa know these things?
Maybe, she might know about it. She might know about Iris.
Safa,
I don't have knowledge geography.
it's now canon. Safa has had some adventures through Irison.
You only know a little bit about Iris and Safa.
I just
So,
know
you
about
know after
like,
the start,
winter
probably.
wolves are everywhere, and they're
You can
like,
guess that Irison is
very
a
nasty.
dangerous place to live. You just don't know the specifics about the area.
Yeah.
You don't know that there's
And-
murder bears walking around.
No. Well,
Oh,
technically,
Ash,
there are not murder bears in Irison, technically.
I bet there's at least one.
Maybe.
I don't know how it got there.
I'm sure there's one or more, just there's nobody left alive to tell the tale.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. He just
I'll
goes
ask
around and makes sure
Alindra if
nobody's
the
able to
cold
tell.
is uncomfortable for her.
Except for that one group that
So
got away.
yeah, I make some alchemist fires.
You do. Your alchemy is very proficient.
It is.
And I would cast indoor elements for people that seem like they need it. If I see people like shivering, or I'll cast it myself. And if I see anybody look like they're like shivering or whatever, I'll be like, oh, here.
Yeah.
Didn't Amara?
I'm casting
have-
it on Kalindra.
But didn't Valeria already do
Valeria
that?
doesn't need it.
Valeria has one cast of it as well, which she's putting on Kalindra.
Gotcha.
She doesn't need it for herself because she's got cold, like innate cold resistance as a racial feature, so she's probably
As an
not going to
Aasimar.
need it as an Aasimar. Yeah, so she's probably
Yeah,
not
I
going to
can
need
just-
it.
Walk around in the cold,
I'm cold.
like, without any clothes on, no problem.
Yeah, I'll give you Endure Elements as well then, and then I bet
Awesome.
Nataka needs it as well, probably, right? So
Probably, yeah.
Okay, cool.
yeah, I'll just
Wow,
cast it
Rex,
on everyone.
This spell is amazing.
Yeah, you feel just fine even though it's cold out.
Yeah.
And
that's
I send my
weird.
and then I send my book away or whatever. I secluded Grimoire away, and that's all my level 1 spells. So I don't have any level 4 spells. I don't have any level 1 spells, but I can always just cast them on a higher level slot. I get heightened indoor elements if I want, which does literally nothing. I guess wait, is there? Yeah, it does literally nothing. Just nothing about.
And then
the
you
spell book.
can work, like, 8 hours on the crafting.
Wait, are we here for a full 8 hours? Or are we just here for...
Oh.
Because we spent most of the day walking around and shit.
Did we? We spent, like, 2 hours in the city.
Mhm.
We're gonna be here
I guess
for
we-
a long time.
I guess we
Yeah,
spent...
We
we
left
split
in the
it.
beginning of
Yeah.
the morning. We spent
Right,
2
well, I
hours
know-
in the city.
I know the prep work I would have had to do for before we fought the Wasp would have been like at least an hour to cast a Rite of Centered Mind and preparing my spells and all that stuff. And then yeah, I guess yeah. So maybe I have enough time to do 8 hours of work on that then. I also want to scribe some scrolls though too, so I don't know if I have time to do both of those is the problem.
Oh, okay.
Not in one day.
No, I'll just do this.
Crafting's limited to one.
Is scribing scrolls counted as crafting then?
Yep.
Well shit, I guess, let's see, do I want to get Summon Monster 5 right now then, or do I want to get the... Can't I just do like a partial day worth as well? Like I can do like 2 hours of work on the item or something like that,
Yeah,
like, and
you
then scribe a scroll? Okay, I'll do that then.
Okay, you keep track of that then. I don't know how those rules work.
Alright, so during the day, nothing comes to bother you. Probably because, like, you guys can tell that, like, every now and then, out of the corner of your eyes or, like, your senses, your perceptions are telling you that, like, these elves are, like, constantly keep checking up on you. Or passing through to ward the area.
Right.
That's fine.
And then night begins to settle.
I'll take whatever watch is required, and this will be my roll.
Okay, hold on a second. Where are the rules for these, for fucking crafting here again?
Okay. Everyone can do a perception for the night's watch.
I already did that 23.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the exact, like, progress I make on crafting Valeria's fucking headband. Damn it, I should just never take crafting feats, that's the lesson to learn here. Or just be like, I didn't work on it.
I think it takes 4 times as long.
Okay, here we go. Not adventuring, I can devote 4 hours instead, but you only get 2 hours worth of work. Okay, so I'm at like probably point, I guess it's like 0.25. I'm at 3.25, I guess, right now, basically.
Yeah.
So through the night, nothing comes to bother you, but you guys still hear like the sounds of night here in Ireson, and it's not quiet. There are a lot of weird things that you can hear from miles away,
Oh, yes.
like wolves and things that like cry but don't sound like wolves. Like strange
Laughter,
rustlings in the
perhaps?
trees. What was
Laughter, perhaps?
maybe like some kind of like capricious laughter. And maybe like if it does like if the laughter does keep up for even a little while, you maybe hear like the twang of a bow and the laughter stops.
Like, hey, knock it off. I'm trying to sleep here.
None of that's to be trusted. But eventually the morning comes and you guys are still okay and not bothered.
Okay.
Did they
I'm
ever come
going
back to
to
swap
prepare
the
some
alchemist fires for food and drink?
What,
I
the next
suppose
morning?
during the morning, like 2 of them do show up.
I drop a few potions of alchemist fire in their hands.
Like
Have fun with those. I was able to make 2, I think, in that time.
okay, well, I think alchemist fire worth what 40 GP per
20.
20. Okay, so they'll give you 20 gold worth of rations and food and water.
Which is actually
Or
probably
40.
quite a lot.
No. Well, I did specifically ask for some more wine too, so. Yeah. So a jug of wine and some
The wine is
food
kind of bitter.
rations.
It's not like good.
I bet
It's
it.
not
I
elven
bet it
wine.
burns more.
It's something else local here in Ireson.
She's looking for a stronger drink than just the regular elven wine anyway. So this is probably a bit
In
stronger.
some ways, it's stronger. It'll probably put more hair
I
on
will
your chest
not
than...
be preparing Blessing of Fervor.
Okay. Well then, whenever you're ready, Quillinger says like we can go. Because it's the daytime, I don't think there's a very good chance that we'll even run into the Banshee. We may be able to just get by it before it realizes we're there.
Okay.
Well, we shouldn't take that for granted, though. I guess I'll prepare haste, then, if you're not going to do Blessing of Fervor. I don't need Finn's Defeat. I can just cast Overland Flight and just fly around. Hell, I can cast Extend Overland Flight and have it last for like 24 hours. So... Or like 22 hours.
And are
but...
there perhaps more than one Banshee here?
She says, I'm not sure. The rumors I've heard is that there are the spirits of tormented elves wailing in the night, so I've heard Banshee.
Okay. So I am preparing 5 Death Wards. Where is the spell? This is a level 4 spell. 2 of them are in my level 5 spot, but... And Nataka is notoriously bad with resistance bonuses, so I'm going to prepare him a protection against evil spell. Does Kalindra have a resistance bonus?
Actually, Nataka has a
So
resistance
what?
bonus now, though.
Yeah, I
Second
get
one,
the
though.
ringer resistance +2, but
Yeah, but it's not
So
going to
my-
stack with
my
the protection
will-
from evil, which is also
my
a
will is
+2.
naturally
So.
5.
Does she have a resistance
Oh.
bonus to her save?
Yeah.
She doesn't have a cloak or a ring that does.
I have the ring.
No,
She
she
has a
just
ring
she just
now.
got a ring. That's what she bought in before
That's
we
an
left.
Otaka hat.
No, Kalindra.
No, Kalindra
No,
doesn't.
she
I get
doesn't.
you. Okay.
She doesn't have a cloak. She doesn't have
Sorry.
a ring that does it.
Um,
She does have two
So it might be
magical
useful
rings.
for her.
Then I will prepare a protection against evil for her. Is there anything else besides prayer I can do? I don't think so. But wait, I need to prepare.
I think I'm gonna do also an extended heroism myself just for my saves, because my saves are garbage. Not as bad as Nataka's will save, granted, but they're pretty garbage. Well, my reflex is just as bad. My reflex is only a +5. But
Mine are alright.
Hey, my
So that'll put
reflex
my
is 15.
that'll make my saves 10, 7, 10, which are still not very good, but
Oh man.
I mean they're
I'm
alright.
10, 15, 5.
12, 14, 9.
Yeah, your saves are decent.
Yeah.
The 9s,
Well,
and
I
that's
have...
without any like heroism.
Right.
You
but
have
I
a
also
reroll, though, too,
Influence,
so-
yeah.
Yep.
Don't prepare heroism. Death Ward is a morale bonus.
Yes, but it's a more narrow morale bonus.
Oh, okay,
So it's only against
Sure.
death spells and magical death effects. I want to be able to resist compulsion stuff as well, and like, you know, I want to be able to resist all the things. So I'm still gonna prepare it and cast it on myself.
Okay.
And I've got it prepared too.
Okay. So how long does this work? Last 1 minute per level?
But it's about time for me to
How
take
close
off.
is the gate on the other
Oh
side?
no. That's right, it's almost 9 o'clock.
What are you talking about?
Do we have to go far to get to the gate, or do we just have to defend ourselves once we're at the gate?
She says that the gate that we step out of there is the one that we need to get to the Tanglebriar, and that as long as I can take a few minutes to open that portal, we should be able to just get right out.
Okay, so in theory, we might actually just go there and just be in Ustalov for a short time and nothing happens, maybe.
Yeah.
Right, but banshees are big deals.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So then, when she is ready to do everything, when she's ready to start going, I'm going to start casting my spells.
Okay. Wait, like Death Wardens?
Yeah.
Death Ward and Protection of Evil on her.
Because Death Ward has duration of minutes, so we pretty much would
As
cast
does
it just
Protection
before we go
from
through.
Evil.
Yeah. So it's...
Is there anything you guys are gonna need, like my spell list that I have prepared or something?
I don't know,
Well, I
if we
mean,
get into a combat, we might just end the session, maybe?
If you're
Or,
gone
I mean,
and we
I
get in a
can-
combat, you might end it.
I can also just take a picture of it and send it to Brent's phone.
I think
So
we'll
that
probably
you have
just...
my spell list if you guys want to keep going. But
I think we'll probably just call it the session if we hit a combat.
all right, well, just fill me in when you know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, night.
Night.
Okay, well then she's ready to activate the gate, and you all step through.
Yep.
I cast all my stuff.
Okay.
So I spend a bunch of rounds.
I'll cast shield during that
Spend
time.
7 rounds.
Kind of silly. Because I don't think my AC is going to matter much in this combat.
I cast
Against
Protection
Banshees.
Against Evil, 5 Death Wards, and Anti-Incorporeal Shell.
Okay.
Anti-incorporeal shell. That sounds really good.
Yeah.
It is.
And we go through.
Okay. You step through. And you find yourself here. Inside of a ruined fortress.
I look around.
The fortress is composed of like several domes, like each kind of being their own room, but like this place is in such a state of decay and ruin that they're pretty much all just open to each other. And there's only a little bit of light that filters in through some of the other rooms.
It looks just like what the monuments of the surfacers you find under the ocean.
Alright, well
Although I
then
have to say,
she
the
gets to
ruins of
work and
Aslan have
goes to try and activate the portal.
ruins
And
of
it is
Aslan have
eerily quiet here.
much better. Spooky. I'm gonna try to like, be glancing around, seeing if I can see anything trying to sneak up on us, or
Yeah. I'm gonna do the same thing.
not very well. I do have heroism active, for what it's worth. That's the other reason I could get my skill bonuses. Death Ward, don't do that.
That's true.
Oh, what? Ah, no! I just moved.
She takes off the amulet she's wearing. It's a sapphire, and she uses it to activate the portal.
What did she use to activate the previous portal?
A moonstone.
From Irison to here?
Oh, to here?
Yeah.
No, she used something else. To get to here, she used a... Let me see.
I guess it
Was
could
it?
end up mattering if
I
we have to go
think
back.
this was a...
The Drow have
a fire
imparted
opal.
some wisdom on me. What did you say, Matt?
She used a fire opal to get to here from Irison.
And she's using a what again for this one? A
A
sapphire?
sapphire for this one. So yep, she uses the sapphire, and she waits patiently. And like a few minutes go by, and nothing happens. Where she tries it again, kind of like tapping her foot and looking around. But again, nothing happens. And she takes out the whatchamacallit. She takes out the moonstone that they used to get to Iverson, and she taps it to the portal. And after a few minutes, with Death Ward expiring in a little bit, nothing happens.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I'll use Detect Magic and see if I can figure out if there's something interfering with that.
She like takes her her sapphire again and like presses it to the gate like several times, and then she like screams and like throws it like at the wall.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna detect magic. Do I detect any... Is there an aura in effect or something that might be hindering it?
You don't
Is there
detect
like
any
a...
magic.
Okay.
But yeah,
Well,
she
then maybe...
cries out in frustration, like it's notably a frustrated cry, and she shouts like echoing through these halls. She says, "It's you, isn't it? Like
Oh, Jesus.
you're doing this."
to
What?
one of us?
No, like she doesn't look at you. She looks like around, like at the
Okay.
emptiness.
It's probably just broken or something. I'm gonna try to like investigate the gate and see if I can... I don't know, what Knowledge Arcana maybe or something? Like I'm gonna see if I can tell if it's broken,
Sure.
I guess. I mean, this is my specialty, conjure, like teleportation. that's what I'm good at. It's not a very good roll though. Rolled a 4 naturally. That's
Yeah.
what you do.
Roxy,
Be a
you think
26.
the portal you think the portal is in okay condition. Like it's not crumbling or fading, and like you can still sense the magic from it, but it's just not reacting.
Okay. Well, maybe the
Can
Banshee's
you try to
stopping us
force your
from
will
going
into
through
it,
somehow.
Araxi?
What, like a UMD check or something? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll try it. It's, oh, that's a slightly better roll. I rolled a 8. Hooray! It's a 27.
It's a good roll. Well, it's a decent.
It's a pretty low roll, but
You
good
try
bonuses.
to force the magic open using your force of personality instead of the portal, but it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, if we don't want to stay here, we can, and even if you're not able to open the gate back to Iverson, I can just teleport us back there. Probably. I don't know how far away we are, but at least I think I can.
Can you teleport us?
Quilindra looks very flustered.
Can you
I don't know
teleport
how far
us
away.
to the elf gate in Iodara that is not the one in Iverson? The one we came out from the Darklands?
That one? Maybe. I don't know. How close is, like, is... somebody can tell me, like, how... I guess I asked, like, I don't know, how far away are we from there? Because I don't know if I can reach... If I'd be able to reach us that far.
How far away are you from where?
From Iodara. Like, the elf gate that
Oh,
we used to get from the
here to Iodara.
Darklands, I guess. What's the range on my
You
teleport
guys
anyway here?
are... I'm pretty sure within the range of teleport. You're not that far. You're basically on the other side of the whatchamacallit. You guys are like on the other side of the River Kingdoms in Usalov.
Let's see, if I find a map of Galarian, I could probably figure it out. Preferably one with the scale. That one looks like a... Oh, that's too small, actually. I can't fucking read shit on that one. That's a little better. So the range I have on teleport is gonna be I probably would have to boost the spell level on it anyway, just to teleport all of us with me. So that's one thing I should check and make sure I'd be able to teleport everyone with me. I can bring additional person per 3 caster levels. I can cast it at caster level 13, which will let me bring 4 people with me. That's perfect. I'd need to be bringing 4 people with me. But I would have to boost it with reservoir points to do it. Otherwise, I wouldn't even actually be able to. And the distance I can go is 100 miles per caster level, so I can go... That's actually only 1,300 miles, so... If I look at a map of... Where's the fucking... God damn it, there's no scale legend on this fucking map? God damn it. Alright, let me find one that has a
Wasn't
scale
it like
legend.
1,000 miles per caster level? Or like 100 miles?
It's 100 miles only,
100
so
miles.
that's why I might not be able to do it. I could probably teleport somewhere else in Ustalov or somewhere near Ustalov. But I don't know if
Yeah, but you don't know a destination.
that's the problem, yeah. I mean, I could use it and just teleport us out of here so we don't have to deal with a Banshee. But it'd just be somewhere weird, and there's a chance that we'd get scrambled or split up or something too, but...
Well, Coalinja gathers up her gemstone. It says that, well, we have a problem.
Yeah, clearly. I mean, if we have to fight the Banshee, we'd rather go find her now while we have Death Ward still in effect, if we're gonna be stuck here.
Apparently we don't, because she spent like 20 minutes trying to get us through.
Oh, we don't even have Death Ward? Well, then yeah, we probably don't even want to fight the fucking Banshee. We probably just want to get out of here.
Yeah.
God damn it, is there literally no map here that has a good scale? Do I need to go get my I gotta go get my actual book, probably, to find a good map, probably, because I know the map in that book is fine. Like, I'd probably be able to figure out
takes
that.
a breath to, like, calm herself down and says that I don't know what's going on, but I just have this feeling that that this whatever malevolent
I have a map that has a scale.
forces here might be
Where are
causing
we?
this to not function. You guys are in Ustalov.
And where is that in relation to Keonan?
Here
Should
you
be
go,
north of it.
Kuda. The scale is near the compass, and it's the full Galarian map, including the eastern countries. Or, yeah, whatever.
Okay, I found it.
Is there a scale on it, though?
Yeah, it's by the compass down below it.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
We're within 1,000 miles of Keonan.
Perfect. Okay, then I can do it then. So that's an option. I can just teleport us out of here if we want. And we can come back and try something else, maybe. Go pick up your gems that you threw and you got mad about.
She did. And she
Okay.
says that if we're teleporting out, then we have to come back. We have to come back eventually to get rid of.
I mean, I've been here now. I
This-
should be able to
this
teleport
fort.
us directly here. But, well, I guess next time we come here, we'll have to teleport here. And, I mean, we were already kind of coming here prepared for
Where
one,
we
but
go-
we'll have to this time come back expecting one. I think we were just gonna teleport and by the elf gate. I don't know. Like, that's the thing. I don't know if that's a great idea. I mean, we're within. Are we within 100? Are we within 1,000 miles of fucking Riddleport? Because we could just do that. Or is that too far away?
Where is Riddleport?
I think that's too far away.
Yes, we're within 1,000 miles of Riddleport.
Okay, then I know just the place. I'll just teleport us back to Riddleport, and we'll come back here tomorrow. Except this time we'll come. Probably, maybe we won't just come at night with all the death wards ready, and this time be expecting to fight.
She says that I would rather go to Riddleport than back to Keonan.
Yeah, I mean we'll be fine in Riddleport. I know just the place.
Okay.
Safa and I happen to own an establishment there
Yeah,
by some strange twist of fate.
it's true. I don't think we ever make money, but
I guess.
whatever.
I guess. I mean, it's Valeria's sister was also one of the owners, so I guess maybe Valeria inherited her share or something.
No, my sister still owns it. She's out there.
Okay.
She's currently
Sure. Yeah, I know. Like when Araxi's like not
I'm
gonna
getting
press it,
her
she's like,
back.
okay, sure, if you say so. But anyway, I'll teleport us back to. I'll just teleport us back to the Goblin.
Okay. Teleport back to the Goblin.
So I'll have to boost the caster level with the Arcane Reservoir point, but other than that, I can teleport all of us and I can get us far enough. So it is somewhere I have been, and actually, it's somewhere that I'm familiar with. So the chance for mishaps actually like really, like I've been there a lot. Yeah, I probably only. I think even if I fail, like get a bad roll on the 100% roll, it would be. Yeah, if I roll 100 on it, I get to a similar area, and if I roll a 98 or 99, I'm off target, which means that I'm safely a random distance away. So
You
I
all
will roll
also
that.
suddenly hear like a strange like clatter that echoes throughout
As I'm teleporting.
this complex. Like the sound of metal on metal that clangs through this place.
Cool, I don't want to deal with that right now. Not without Death Wards active.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. You
Yep.
guys,
I get.
teleport
I think I
to
would know that would be strange for a Banshee. 'Cause
I wouldn't.
I think Valeria knows that they're incorporeal.
I mean, maybe, but it's the whole thing about ghosts doing shit like. It could just be a ghost sound. You never know.
That's true.
Alright, you guys are in Riddleport, and I guess since you guys are resting here to recharge spells and stuff, then we're gonna end the session here.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like the day. I guess I mean, we spent like no part of the day, so the entire day I'm just gonna be spending working on crafting probably, and then maybe catching up on like what's going on with the Goblin. Maybe I don't know. Like maybe you guys need any help around here? Like what's been going on? Has the Goblin made any money since we were gone? Probably not. Maybe a
Made
little
some
bit,
money.
but I'll probably just leave it and be like, nah, just reinvest it into the Goblin. It's whatever.
It's made some money, but I mean, unless you want to take some of that money out.
No,
which
I
stays
I just leave it there and just continue having it, like say, leave it in there as funds to continue fixing
It'll
up
run
any
quite
problems.
well if the money is just staying in the Goblin.
Yeah,
to
just reinvest it.
itself.
Yeah. So they can run like tournaments and shit. I don't know, like gambling tournaments, like the one that we
Yeah,
started
that's
this adventure path with.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
yeah, so I think we're gonna have to fight a banshee or something else. Maybe question mark.
Maybe.
But whatever the case is.
On the
going
bright side,
in
I
with-
have some experience to give you guys.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we did resolve at least one conflict. So
You guys defeated the Guardians, keeping you from leaving the Paradise Chamber, and you guys
Yeah.
negotiated a peaceful. You negotiated peacefully with the Snowcaster elves, And this was actually quite a large amount of XP because you got. I gave you experience as if you defeated all the elves in combat. That's what it says to do.
Okay.
And there was like 8 of them.
Yeah, most adventure paths are set up like that, so it tries to not punish players for avoiding combat.
So them plus they're actually stone golem.
Yeah.
Unique stone golems with other additional stuff on them.
I figured probably something like that.
Shaped like wasps, and they could
Yeah.
hover and do other things. But so the total amount of XP before I divide it up is 51,200.
Okay.
So split 4 ways is 12,800. Because each of those elves were CR 7 creatures.
It sounds like a lot, but we're still
I
quite a
set
ways
them
away from
up
next level.
just in case you guys did want to pick a fight with. And it sounded like you guys almost were.
Yeah, I think
No,
Nataka was like
I
willing,
wasn't.
like let's do it.
Well, if
I
you
was-
guys had tried to leave without like paying the toll, they would have opened fire on you.
Yeah. I'm confident that we could have got away without dying, though. We might have taken some damage, but
I think so.
because I mean I could just everybody group up, hold hands, we're teleporting, we're going back. I mean, going back to Galt or whatever. I almost wonder if there was more we could have done at Galt. Like we kind of just went right through it. I don't know. Maybe there was.
Maybe, I don't know.
It seems kind of interesting.
This
but...
was kind of a day wasted, but we know we have to go do something about that gate and
I mean-
maybe defeat a banshee.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get like a full day worth of crafting done as well. So,
Well,
and I
I
can
didn't want to
actually.
say anything when you said that you were like casting all of your stuff before you went through the gate. So I just kind of let that happen, and then I let you guys
Yeah.
find out that it doesn't work.
Well, we were expecting that if anything was going to stop us, it'd be something that attacks us while she's trying to open the portal. So, which in that case, having the death wards active would have been a good idea.
Mm-hmm. And as far as like you guys are in Riddleport and stuff, this like during this time, instead of like, she kind of goes through like a little bit of change in demeanor, but Kalindra stays like to herself. Like she doesn't like go to talk to you guys during this time, and if you do like visit her or like come to talk to her, like she's muttering to herself incessantly about like what's going on at the gate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to ask her about that.
Okay.
She
Do you-
shouted
do you just
something,
ask her what's
and I
going
want to ask her, who were you talking to when you shouted at the gate?
She says it was no one in particular, just frustrated a little bit at myself, but she says, I have a hunch that whatever malevolent force is there is causing the gate to not function. And I should have foreseen that.
Okie dokie.
Sounds like a great
She
time to
Keeps
roll
going
sense
on to say
motive.
like she won't show herself at like during the day, like that's probably why we didn't see why we didn't see it. Like it,
So we
it
should
only
go at
wants to
night?
be around at night. She says that like after like she finishes muttering to herself, like she turns like she snaps towards you and she says, like sitting up a little straighter, that our hands might be forced to go there at night.
I think Araxi mentioned something about a library nearby. I'm going to go
Oh,
see if I
that
can do some
library.
research on banshees.
Araxi rolls her eyes. That library. Yeah, there's a library here. They're not very helpful there, but you know,
It
might be able to
sounds
find
like
something.
they're weak to sunlight and that their whale is scary.
Very.
And I want to
Scare
know
you right to death.
anything else that I can know about them. So, I'm gonna go fly over. Who needs a ferry when you have wings?
That's true.
Go fly over here and do some research.
Okay, well then, I guess we'll end here. We'll pick
Sure.
up. Let's see. Are we gonna be around next week? I think I'll be around next week.
I know I will be for next Friday, but I guess I'll double check with Derek as well. I'm gonna text him about that
15th?
actually
Yeah.
right now. Ask him he'll be here for next Friday. I don't see why not. That's 15th. I don't see why not. I'm just gonna assume he probably will be. It's the 22nd one I want to double check on because it's so close to Christmas that people might not be here, but